Oh, I have the music looping. That's good. Oh, whoa. Night. I don't think you'll get in trouble for watching a trailer. Actually, certain certain theatrical trailers can get you DMCA'd, and I'd rather err on the side of caution. Anyone else can look it up, but I'd rather not wake up in the morning and be like, oh no, or even and sometimes it wouldn't even be a DMCA. Sometimes it's just a simple mute. But I hate getting muted. It pisses me off. I say really cool stuff. So
I'm
what's
back.
mean? Ooh, awesome. Are you ready to
I do
play
think.
the game with me?
Yeah, I can. What was I gonna say? I do think that OBS added some sort of support that actually lets you separate your VOD audio tracks.
Ooh, I gotta get into that.
You might want to get rid of my screen share before I close it,
Oh, okay.
just as a precaution, in case you got anything going on there.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, no, I don't have like any porn up or anything.
I wasn't gonna say that, but you said it, not me.
Hey, oh shit. The thingy got changed. Damn it. I'm the only one who's supposed to get changed around here. I need to change the what's that thing called? The not the music, the thing where people talk. It's called a chat
The
box.
audio?
There we go.
Oh,
Gosh. I'm a scatterbrain today, but it's okay.
it's okay.
I just came out of a depressive spiral, so it's to be expected for my brain to go a little bit mush.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, life is filled with happiness and sadness, which is why when people follow us now, they say, please accept the possibility of happiness and sadness.
Life is a highway.
It's horridorable. It has the cute parts and the not so cute parts. Chat. Okay. What? Okay, it fits now. Huh, that was nice. Okay.
Check.
Meow. Thank you. Wait, am I dry? No, I'm not dry. I am not dry. Damn.
I love that. You're like, wait, am I dry?
I have the thickest diapers on, so like I have in the Dragon Ball Z way, I have only pissed 10% of my diaper. Okay. Let's see. I can stop the music now because Noel and the Mortal Fate has a lot of cool music, I think. I mean, what a game about music, partially about a musician, that it kind of comes with the territory.
That's true. Also, do you want to share the game with me on on Discord so I can not wait on stream?
Yeah, that sounds totally tubular.
Whoa! Bad game to have on the front page.
Wait, wait. Oh, you mean the Honey Pop?
Yeah.
It's so popular right now. Oh shit. Oh wait, I haven't actually started the game up yet. Screen. Oh wait. No, I'm dumb. Well, I'm not dumb, I'm just silly. Okay. Just press play. Oh my god. Okay, and now share it. Can you see it?
Yep.
Awesome. M4? No?
Are these all the different episodes?
These are all the different seasons.
Oh.
And this isn't all of them. Was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, this is all of them. This is all 9. The last 2 are like extra ones. So like the story technically ends here, but then they're following other characters for the last 2, I think. But we'll find out when we get there. Okay, can you still see it?
No, you closed it.
Oh, okay. So it was a launcher inside a launcher. Fun.
There you go.
Fucking double launchers. Let me see. I had to turn down my monitor sound because I think the sound's okay, but I shall turn it down just a little bit. Oh, it only does by intervals of 20. Okay. Okay, game. I don't know why you're like this, but okay. 60. Another thing can stay at 60. Awesome. Ooh, I like that soundscape. When it goes back, you hear a knock on the like a knock on the door almost. I love when it has that feedback. Pfft, what a cutie baby hatchling. Okay.
Isn't she though?
Meow. This game is also on smartphones? Neat.
I wouldn't doubt it. A lot of RPG Maker games are on phone.
That's fair. I mean, considering they let you know the controls, I wonder if like Steam would let you, if Steam has a like phone thingy, because that'd be cool instead of having to buy it over again. Like that's a game
true.
I might actually play on my phone. I actually do have a phone game emulator, so I could play phone games. Because there are some games that are only for phones that are fucking awesome. Like that game that you mentioned. The one that's like
Mission Grey Raven.
Mm-hmm. It looks so fucking
I was
good.
literally just gonna mention that. I want to play it so badly, but it's still only Japanese.
I might play it in Japanese. Okay. I'll probably do I want your help with voicing characters, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna be the
I just apologize for my poor voice acting.
You have a lot of good natural talent. I'll shape you up into a great voice actor yet. So I'm going to take the main character. I want you to take her best friend and the bird face person.
The bird face person.
There's a bird face person. You'll know when we get there.
Okay.
But we'll choose other characters as they come along.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I changed categories. Nope. And now it's time to announce the winner of the Lafayette Piano Competition. As you know, the competition's victor will play in the memorial ceremony. We believe the piano's pure music can repel evil. We shall be blessed and protected another year. Enough of the formalities. Come on, out with the announcement.
Oh, is this the person you wanted me to voice, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
No need to get impatient. I'm sure he'll tell us the winner soon, Noel.
Jillian, you're always so nonchalant. I envy that about you. Promising pianist of prestige, Noel Cirquetti. Playing the piano at the memorial ceremony? That's a dream of every young performer who lives here in Lafayette. And with both parents professional pianists, I, Noel Karatari, must play at the ceremony. It is my duty. Yet, I wasn't worried. I've been practicing so hard for this day. My performance was on another level. For the others, it was perfect. The winner of this year's competition and our honorable pianist is... The reason I was nervous wasn't because I was waiting on the results. No, I was wondering what to say for my victory interview. There were just so many options. So... Miss Jillian Lithner, congratulations!
What? Really?
There had to be some kind of mistake. Contest venue. Save okay.
I was gonna say, I just saw save, okay?
Save the game. Escape? Whoa! And you know it's gonna be an RPG because it has a skill.
Somebody redeemed Hydrate.
Oh. Oh, well. I guess my chat's not updating. Thank you. The dragon is height-weighted. I won't swivel up. Oh gosh. I think it was me who was playing before, but who knows? That's a different save file for another time. Skills? Do I have skills? Stance. What does it do though?
It's your fighting stance.
It has a fire next to it. Piano stance.
The burning passion of youth.
So the winner is Jillian. We can do back and forth for the NPCs, okay?
If you want to.
I do.
Okay, so who am I voicing here? The woman?
Yeah, I'll be the man, you be the woman.
Okay, I wasn't expecting her to win. I don't know I'll give the best performance.
I thought so too at first, but Mayor Burrows is on the panel. I'm sure it was a fair judgment.
I guess you're right. If the mayor's involved, we can trust that call.
I heard there was a huge change in the judging. Maybe that's why the award ceremony was late. How about you try this one?
Laplas is a small old city by all means. It should have been sucked dry by the old mafia families. But Mayor Burrows handled them. He's only 30, but he's really a genius.
Looking forward to this. Oh, hey Specs. How's it going?
Hey, Spec, yeah.
Looks like Jillian's busy talking. I should kill some time. Oh, there's one more person to talk to. I hear someone's been throwing bombs downtown lately. Not like an uptowner like myself is affected. I'm sure Mayor Burrows will deal with it. Fucking rich people, get out their fucking guillotines. Looks like Jillian's busy talking. Nope. I like that. That's subtle. That's something only a video game can do. If you don't speak up, then the game doesn't continue. Let's have some fun.
No, I'm not. My family isn't too well off either.
Jillian, you're from downtown. If I recall, indeed, many who study music have rich families. But that has little bearing on their musical ability. You should be more confident as a pianist.
Noel.
Ah, you two are friends? I should excuse myself then. Congratulations, Jillian. It was a wonderful performance.
Thank you. I called my mom. She said she'd bake a cake to celebrate.
Diligent Cinderella, Jillian Lithner.
But I'm not sure if I deserve it. Everybody played really well, and I thought you were a shoo-in, Noel. Like, even in piano class, you were on a different level than the others. And your parents are programs too. You know, deep down, I want to keep it like you. I'm the poorest student in class, and I don't even know the etiquette to eat at a fancy place like this. So I'm sure I was picked all because of the days I practiced with you. Uh-huh.
You seek to mock me? Asking me how it feels? To laugh at the Caratelli girl who's disgraced our family? You want to revel in your superiority.
Hey, Noel, I didn't mean it like that.
Excuse me. Someone's a brat. I'm feeling okay. Sounds like y'all feeling better, Fluff. Very much so. Thank you. I was heartless, and I knew it. Jillian was always a poor player, always behind me. Yet, she praised my performance. In the intense piano class we toiled in, where everyone was a rival, she was my only friend. And yet, I took out my frustration and jealousy over not being chosen on her. She will always praise my playing too. Yet, when our positions were reversed, she didn't deserve that.
Oh, the city is rising up from the ocean.
I was thinking that was such a cool transition. You pointed out how dorky it was. Was it video game sends and be like, ding. But I couldn't help myself. I failed to accomplish what I worked so hard for. How can I keep playing piano? How can I keep calling myself a Catelli? Hello there, miss.
I think it's Circetti.
Circetti? Okay, thank you.
Mm.
That even sounds better. I just committing to whatever comes out of my mouth. Can you say it one more time?
Circetti?
Circetti?
Circetti.
Circetti.
Like circus. Like circus and spaghetti.
Circetti! Yes, this is indeed what that was. You're Mayor Burrows? I'm sorry to disturb you, but when I saw you ran off from the hall, I was a little concerned. Luffiest Mayor, Russell Burrows. Miss Noel Circetti, I may not be a pianist, but I can understand how you feel right now. Between family pride and the rivalry with your friend, you must have a lot on your shoulders. Are you upset about losing? Of course. I didn't want to lose to her. I wanted to be the chosen pianist. Are you close to Jillian? It's been quite some time since we first met each other in piano class. I see. So a rival and best friend. Then that must make the frustration even greater. But it seems your performance was just as highly regarded as Jillian's. Even if you didn't make it this year, perhaps you could be next year's chosen pianist. That would mean nothing to me. All I wanted is to prove that I was better than anyone. Jillian too. Praise? What's the point if it's second place? There's no point if I'm not the best. And that's how I was brought up to be. I always have to be the best. Best of the best. No matter what. I see. I'll be taking my leave. If you really can't give this up. What? If you truly wish from the bottom of your heart to be this year's pianist. If you truly wish to surpass Jillian. Tonight, at 2 a.m., come to the abandoned building by the port. Alone.
Okay, so, hold on. So, next time he shows up, I want to point something out.
Okay. Huh. What are you talking about? You see, there was an interference in this year's competition. A major change in the final decision. Well,
He looks like a Pokemon villain.
he does! Well, he looks like all the characters in anime who push up their glasses when they scream, and you can't see their eyeballs. Like, haha, the perfect plan.
Right.
And he has his hair slicked back, which is like super villain. Like, well, not super villain, but like very, very villain. Like Draco Malfoy. Well, I'll tell you more if you show up. Do consider whether you truly want to know. However, this night may just radically change your life. My life?
One more hour.
One more hour until Bravely! Okay. The glasses lens glint, hiding the shadows of the soul. Pretty much. Oh, just so you know ahead of time, I want you to read for the secretary and for the bird face man.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be meaning you will be bouncing off of yourself for some of the like crucial scene, but I will be there as well, obviously.
Okay. Take my
Okie dokie. Make sure you have wire nearby. That's always key for voice acting, and I guess streaming in general.
Yeah, water. Yeah. See, I have to see if I have any left around the house.
Oh right, sorry.
Do I have water?
Not everyone has access to abundance of clean drinking water. And also, he's a politician, so fuck him. I feel you. God damn it! I basically did a free hydrate, and then you did a hydrate. That was sneaky.
And I keep dropping shit.
Well, it's better than keeping shit in your pants.
I'm back, and no.
I'm not shitting my pants, thank you. Specular redeemed hydrate.
I know. Specular redeemed hydrate right after I just did a hydrate for the sake of my throat, and I was just like, I guess you got a free you got a high hydrate for the price of a hydrate. Lucky you. I want to do a hydrate for Ori too. Aw.
Well, that works out because I need to take my medication anyway.
Oh.
I mean, I do fuck, but not recently. What?
It's just funny. I feel like I guess it's not necessarily gay humor, but like I don't know. I hear it a lot where it's just like, oh yes, I'm gonna take this one word out of context and like spin a whole scenario around it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh well, hugging wazies. Oh, and I want to let you know, considering, you know, this is the first time we've, like, voice acted together, I think you're doing a good job, and I think you already do instinctively what, like, I think was some of the best advice we ever got. Of, like, sizing up the character and trying to decide based on, like, their character design, essentially, what kind of voice will come out of their mouth. And, of course, within the bounds of what you can create. Like, there's no point being like, man, this character will really sound great as Samuel L. Jackson if you can't sound like Samuel L. Jackson. But that doesn't mean that can't influence how you speak, because it's not just about like how you choose to do where you choose to put your voice in terms of like high or low, but also like the attitude of the character. Like if you notice, I made Noel very indignant.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's typical like voice acting basics.
Yeah. So you got voice acting basics down. You always be like, no, I voice act
I am bad voice actor in terms of skill and performance. That's my issue. I understand concepts and like the general idea and rules of voice acting, but I don't have enough practice.
That's fair. Well, this maybe we can keep streaming like this together every now and again. Oh, excuse me. You know, we have an abundance of visual novels at our fingertips, so. Are you ready? Or you still
Yeah,
take your
I've been waiting on
pillies?
you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that because I don't know. I really wanted to talk about voice actor stuff when it comes up, especially for viewers too, because I know people are curious and stuff, and people go, "Oh, you do so good voices," and it's like, let me tell you how. Da da. A major change in the decision, and knowing about it could change my life. If only he could tell me. If he can only tell me in an abandoned building deep in the dead of night, then perhaps, maybe, just maybe, Jillian wasn't supposed to win, and I was. Is this just my wishful thinking? Thank you. I'm just like, I'm tired of these motherfucking. That would be so funny. Oh, I can't wait till you see you and me and her. That's one of the games we've been streaming for the longest. A lot of people who watch us have a lot of distinct memories from us playing that game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I felt something suspicious about it all, yet was strangely hopeful at the same time. I lay awake in bed after lights off, waiting for the agreed upon time. It's about time. I'll have to sneak out of our mansion if I want to go see the mayor. Mission started! Okay, I need a flashlight. I don't dislike reading, but if I have the time, I'd rather practice piano. I passed on reading popular comics and instead dedicated myself to the piano. So why? That sounds like she really wanted to read comics. I haven't changed to my pajamas yet, so I can go outside as this. I've never been outside this late. I'm not sure I should be doing this. This room is soundproof, so people don't hear much when I practice the piano. Summoning and dealing with devils is against the law. Your life is precious. Live it as your own. A laptop my parents bought for me. I don't use it much. I'm afraid of sleeping in the dark, so I turn on this lamp when I turn in. Oh, yay! We have something in common.
I mean, yeah, I do too. I have the lights on to sleep.
If I go to sleep in perfect darkness, I will probably have a nightmare.
I can't be in the dark because I get panic attacks really bad.
Mode. It's dark, but I shouldn't turn on the lights. That might wake up my parents. I wonder if there's anything in my room I can use to light my way. Mission updated.
Mission updated.
Well, yeah, you should do that from now on. You do it way better. Oh, she can't bring her nightlight. Oh, it's this one. Search for something useful.
Obtained a flashlight.
I can use this to sneak out of the mansion. Let's go. Breakthrough.
Mission complete. Clear bonus +1.
You obtain P after completing missions. I obtain P quite consistently, yes. Oh wait, can you read that in the voice?
You've obtained P after completing missions. Trying to complete tough missions smoothly. The details of P remain a mystery, but it can be useful to have it down the road.
The mysteries of P.
Does it stand for performance?
I'm pretty sure it stands for performance. Ah! That scared me. Crows? Feels like a bad omen. And foreshadowing! I like foreshadowing. I could create steps to climb the top of the wall if I move these boxes. Let's give it a try. That's so gamey. Boop, boop.
What's the circle?
Alright, now I can climb there. I made a bit of noise, so I should hurry up. Yeah, I don't know what the circle is either. Mayor Burroughs invited me to an abandoned building at this hour. Can't be anything good. But if there's a chance that I can keep being the best, I have to take it no matter what. Breakthrough.
Breakthrough. Mission completed. Ta-da!
This game has really good soundscape.
Mm. Damn, you're in space? You're here, Miss Noel. I knew you'd come.
Who are...
You needn't worry. I'm Eber's secretary. My name is Sibylla Becker. The mayor has a prior business appointment, and he's entrusted me with seeing you.
Poker Face Secretary, Sabella Becker. Oh, I see. Well, why do you want to see me?
Miss Noel, I'm about to tell you something that must be kept between us and the mayor. You could call it a secret deal. Our city of Laplace is no metropolis. It was plagued by mafia until a few years ago. You'll recall the mayor wiped it out recently. Yet people and money flow to the central city, and Laplace languishes between mountain and sea. Regardless, the mayor loves Laplace. Well, not a wealthy town, there's peace here.
Why are you telling me this?
Recently, an immense shipping company has brought their business into Laplace. That company is called Stella Stage, and they've already had a major impact. One might liken it to a colossal wave, an event that can transform a town like Laplace. Miss Noel, you lost the piano competition earlier today. Even that matter was not free from Stella Stage's influence.
What?
The piano competition is a tradition of the city, and this year's was sponsored by Stella Stage. With quite a generous amount of money at that. A sudden VIP sponsor, you could say.
I assume that's a good thing?
Yes, it was, but things aren't quite that simple. Miss Noel, do try to imagine this. What if Stella Stage had ties to a contestant? What if they were to push for a specific pianist to be automatically chosen as the winner?
What?
The considerable praise for your performance, and the delayed judging with a change in the results. Perhaps these things are more connected than it would seem.
Wait, do you mean to suggest Jillian cheated? No, she wouldn't do that. Not Jillian. That cannot be.
Perhaps Miss Jillian had a hand in this. Or perhaps Stella Stage simply took a liking to her. You cannot know the truth. However, Miss Jillian won the competition because of Stella Stage's efforts. That much is a fact. I'm not an expressive sort, so it may not come across, but the mayor and I find this upsetting.
Miss Noel, you should have been featured pianist. I still believe this, even now. Yet these outsiders seek to devour Lapis with money and power, and you have fallen victim. Now then, let us discuss the deal. Miss Noel, suppose there were a button here. Push it, and the president of Stella Stage dies. Of course, no one would know you pushed it. Since no one knows, no one would blame you. Miss Noel, would you push the button?
What?
Because there is such a button. Right here. A magic button.
You cannot mean...
I can. I speak of a devil. I know how to summon a particularly powerful one at that. Whereas a minor devil will catch with a few desires and come to tempt people. The Greek devil is different. Summoned only by ritual, they will grant any wish. Miss Noel, if you desire, you can enter into a contract with this devil to punish Stella Stage.
Hold on a moment. Making deals with devils is a crime. This is what I've always been taught.
You are correct. This is an act banned in countless countries. Because it is also the most certain way to make our wish come true. Mr. Noel, no one is watching. You need not fear being exposed, nor evidence. Please forget about Jillian for now. We truly wanted to be the best. We truly wanted you to be the featured pianist. That would be the just and proper outcome.
But that's...
The mayor wishes this as well. No, the entire city wishes it. Stand yourself, Miss Noel. Protect Lapis' great piano tradition by striking a deal with this devil. Please make your decision. I'm sure Miss Julian also wanted a fair outcome. That's manipulation. Miss Noel, this is your duty as the true ceremonial pianist. To run now would be to eschew it.
Eschew it.
Eschew it.
Eschew it.
Doubtless you will have another chance at victory here. Yet nothing will change that this year. You lost. And why? Were you not supposed to win? Can you truly accept this?
You're right. I put everything into the piano, all for this day. I can't let someone's misdeeds ruin my life's work. I was the best. I should be the ceremonial pianist. I'll do it. I'll make a deal with this devil and become the true ceremonial pianist. Hi, Sauce. How's it going? I'm doing really well.
Hello,
How are you
Sauce.
jamming?
Yo.
And you came here right at the crescent's peak of the story setup. Is the magic circle done properly?
Yes, everything appears to be in order. All you have to do now is stand at the center and put a few drops of this.
Obtain crow's
Obtained
blood.
crow's blood.
What is this?
It's crow's blood.
Blood? From a crow, no less?
We're summoning a devil after all.
This is so gross. Are you sure that if I do this, I can become the ceremonial pianist?
Yes, there is nothing to be afraid of. Jealousy isn't the wrong ruining the contest. You're doing the right thing, Miss Noel. Right here, right now. Why don't we begin the true award ceremony?
That is a good time to save.
Save!
It's going good for me. Tired today.
Yeah.
Well, you deserve a rest and to have some fun with some friends today. So I'm glad you're here. I hope you have a less stressful or a less tiring day tomorrow. You said it's going good for you, but it is funny you can get tired from doing good stuff too. Like when I get tired at the end of a stream, I'm like, man, that stream was so good, but also, all right, the award ceremony. Yeah, that. The magic circle I just drew myself. Drip crow's blood? Why darn tootin'
You
I
did it
will.
all by yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't coerced
I'm
at
just
all.
imagining I'm just imagining like the little image of like you above your cat, just doing that, but with the demon circle.
Oh gosh.
Double Karen at your service.
So this is a real devil.
My, this contractor is rather young. Tell me, girl, is this your wish?
Red-eyed devil. Karen. Oh, well.
You summoned me because you have a wish. You have to speak up.
Stella Stage. The shipping company, Stella Stage. Its president. Please kill its president!
I see. Murder, then. Then answer me. Why kill the president of Stella Stage?
What?
I want an answer.
Well, I want the piano competition to be judged fairly.
What? What a pathetic reason. Is that really it?
Yes.
You're lying. That's just an excuse. There's only ever one reason for murder. That you've got something to gain. So tell me the truth, that filthy desire of yours. Then I'll make this contract with you.
What is he going on about? Is this what a devil is like?
If that's your pathetic reason, then leave. Now. You have no right to make a deal with me.
I need to say something to form this contract. There's no turning back now. Well,
Yes.
I want to be the chosen pianist, alright?
Asking a devil to kill someone, all to be the chosen pianist. What a wish. Little girl, are you nuts? So petty, so trifling, so foolish. I should praise you.
I can't believe that at a young age you'd strike out in such desperation.
What are you talking about? Just hurry up and grant my wish.
Very well, but I will ask once more. You would pact with the devil of your own will to murder this man?
Of course I do. If you can grant my wish, please do so.
Very well. It is done. He is dead.
What? That's it?
That's what a devil's contract is. Watch the news tomorrow if you do not believe me.
Miss Sybil, I did it!
Wonderful, Miss Noel. I will confirm his death tomorrow.
So, can I be the chosen pianist?
Hey.
Huh?
Don't forget the price. Let's see. Paying for such a high-profile murder with soul. Your arms and legs seem like a fair trade. You'll even survive if you're treated right away. A perfect price for you, don't you think? I imagine this woman talked to you into it, but I'm impressed by your sacrifice for that wish. Hey, Sibylla Becker. I don't think this girl understands what just happened to her. It is with your opinion, Mr. Karen. I'm sure the answer is yes, but this girl did know the price of the devil's contract, correct? I simply introduced her to you. Yeah. You cannot be serious. Do you really think I'll take that as an answer? I'm asking if she knowingly staked her life on this ugly trite of hers. Because if you tricked a girl who didn't know the terms of the contract. Please, Mr. Karen, at ease. I am simply stating the facts. You and Miss Noel made a deal upon which you granted her wish and a payment. I see no issue with that for a devil such as yourself. Listen, I decide who I make deals with and how, by my policy. Do you think I don't know how? Do you think I don't know about how you and Russ exploit devil contracts? You can't just casually call up devils and to do your errands. If you have a question for the mayor, I would ask you make an appointment.
Hey.
Oh?
Help me.
Oh dear, this is unforgivable of me. I thought you were in lungs instead. The pain must be quite excruciating. I shall end your suffering now.
Why? This... What happened to
Farewell, Miss Noel.
No,
See you at the party, Victor.
stop!
Well, Mr. Karen, that was a job well done. My regards should I summon you again. If you and Russell keep making light of demons, it's going to bite you someday. I sincerely appreciate the warning.
She's a bitch.
And water.
Oh, that's a good point. Actually, drink water too. That was fine. So we're about to be at the point where I haven't played any more of the game, so it'll be a surprise to me too. We have 30 more minutes before Bravely 2 unlocks. Good job with those two characters, by the way.
Thank you.
It's really difficult to bounce between two different ranges, as you know. But you made it work for you.
Thank you.
I had the easier job by far. Help me. I don't want to die. I don't want to suffer.
Miss Noel, you are a murderer who made a deal with the devil, considering that you had it coming.
I just wanted to be the ceremonial pianist. You told me the president of Stella Stage was a horrible person.
What a wonderfully pathetic reason for murder, especially when it costs your limbs.
No one told me it would have that cost. Excuses. After murdering a man, you only think of yourself, Noel.
No one told me the centerpiece that badly? That you would kill me next for the position?
I wouldn't do such a thing. I just want someone to help me. I don't want to be hurting like this. Please. Help. Someone. Was I dreaming? What? Where am I? What happened to me? Let me just get up.
Also, her dress.
Yeah,
Her dress is all black.
Yeah, she's been changed into different clothes.
Hmm.
My arms are gone. Why? No. I remember. I made a deal with the devil at the abandoned building. And my limbs. They... Where are these legs then? I have legs, but they feel strange. Are these prosthetics? But why? My dress is clean too. What am I even doing here? Save okay. Oh! Ah! Ouch! It seems like it may take some doing to learn how to walk with these legs.
The irony of a pianist losing their arms. The things she's done her.
Oh yeah, it's like it's very monkey's paw. It's like the ultimate cosmic justice. Oh no. Hold on a moment. How do I get up? I managed to stand up. Must I? It's been so much energy propping myself back up every time I fall down.
Oh no.
What?
I saw the stairs.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh no. All I can do is walk slowly and try not to fall. Incidentally, after that, what happened to me? I'm not even sure where I am. But I survived being thrown into the sea. And now I have these artificial legs. That means someone saved me? But who? And how? I think it was her friend. Because it is a dilapidated place, but it has a piano.
Oh yeah, because she was always really poor.
An old piano. No one wanted to test how it sounded. She unconsciously tried to reach for it, before realizing she couldn't.
Ooh.
Yep. From this moment onward, I know nothing. I'm not familiar with this area.
Neither are we.
Northern Slums. Residence Hilltop Square. South Slums. Gremlin Shop. Fountain Square.
I have my own shop?
I look more like a gremlin than you do, Ari. She's staring at me suspiciously. She didn't look friendly enough to talk to. He's staring at me suspiciously. He doesn't look friendly enough to talk to. It's no use. No one looks trustworthy. Walking in these legs is tiring. I should go back. Oh! Oh, Birdman! Oh! It's Crowman!
So you're up.
You're...
Settle down. A great devil won't attack a human without a good reason.
I remember. You took my arms and legs. How dare you!
I suppose that's a natural reaction. Good grief. I shouldn't be surprised. You probably don't know a single lick about what's going on. But it's no one else's fault you ended up like that. That was all on your own foolishness.
What? Well then, you owe me an explanation. Where am I and what happened after that?
Okay. Don't get so worked up. Your stitches will open. It'll fill you in. Just calm down. It's not like you have anything else to lose, or any reason to rush.
Oh my god, the fucking shade. It's like you have nothing left of your life now. It's ruined.
Chat with the devil. Surprisingly, the great devil Karen will explain the current situation. It may be best to listen to him.
Mission start.
Mission start.
What the fuck? This game? Video games? Video games. Mission start. Have a conversation. First off, what happened to my clothes? Perhaps it's just me, but it would appear I'm wearing new clothes.
I went looking for the closest matching clothes I could find to get you dressed. Since the old ones were blood-soaked and ragged.
Then that means you saw me.
Saw you?
Well, you say you dressed me, and not only that, you touched me? You utter pervert! How could you do such a thing to a pure lady?
Right, Sharon, that stuff. Relax, devils have zero interest in you, nerd. Kim, like, he's got even less to worry. In 100 years or so, maybe.
Why you? You're like some kind of devil.
That's because I am.
What happened in the abandoned building? I'll have you explain in no unclear terms what happened then at the abandoned building.
Sure, I'll tell you, if you're ready for it. Because it might be hard to accept the truth. Doing as Sibylla, Mayor Burroughs' secretary, said, you summoned the devil, me, and wished for murder.
Murder.
Not having any idea what a deal with the devil entails, however.
What it entails.
You can't ask a devil's aid just for free. The contractor always has to pay a price. Of course, it's all up to the devil to determine what the price will be.
So in short, you took my limbs from me as a price for our deal? Now that's strange, isn't it? I made the deal to become the ceremonial pianist, correct? But now I can't even play piano. Much less fulfill that role at the ceremony.
Not at all. Your wish was to kill the president of Stella Stage. All that ceremonial pianist business was a reason for murder. Nothing to do with the deal.
Oh.
Devils make deals with souls, not money. It's just how dangerous reality is. Probably starting to figure it out, right? That's exactly why Sibylla tricked you into making the deal yourself. Burroughs and Sibylla both used you.
Where am I? First of all, where am I?
In an abandoned house in the slums. No one lives here.
Slums? I only know about slums from textbooks. What am I gonna do in a place such as that?
You're a fugitive who summoned a devil. If I took you to a hospital, the next stop would be the police.
I love how I chose that third, even though she's like, first off. Why are you here? What are you doing here? I thought our deal was over and done with.
Yes, it is done. Our first deal. To kill the president of Stella Stage.
First deal?
You wished for something else. You said, help me. I took that as a second deal. The second wish. I fished you out, patched you up, and came here. I threw in those prosthetic legs to make things at least a little more convenient. Be grateful. I said be grateful. Out with it.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Prez. Welcome.
Breakthrough! Hey, Prez! How's it going? Hope you're having not too salty a day. I know I'm not funny. Mission completed. Clear bonus. Plus 1p. Well, 1p deserves another, right?
Well, I have a better understanding of where things stand now. If so, then out of the way. Don't make me stand around talking any longer.
He's just sitting on the fucking couch? What the fuck? Oh, Baba.
I kind of hope he's a deuteragonist. He seems fun.
Are you having fun reading for him?
I am.
He's definitely seems like a really fun character to play. I always like the idea of like character acting because of just like he's like I don't know. It's like he's not a down to earth person. I mean, he's actually a pretty down to earth for a demon, but like, sorry, a devil, but like still. I mean, I do like how he just got on the couch and he's just chilling now, and it's like he's like not saying anything else until I'm talking to him. It's just like, oh wait, I wanted to ask you, how did you like him being like, oh yeah, I took that as a second deal because I think that was really cute.
It actually was almost tsundere like.
I like tsunderes. Punk bite. Dusk. Tsunderes everywhere I look. I should have more water. My lips are chappied. That's a good movie, I hear. I've never seen it though. Alright.
So do you understand the situation you're in yet?
I do.
Fantastic.
Congratulations! You're not a dumbass. I haven't been able to process anything, but I do understand my current situation. And I figured out the reason you pulled me out of the ocean and are here with me now.
Have you now? Well, let's see if you got it right.
You're gonna make me pay for the second contract. You saved my life, so now you're gonna tell me to pay with my life. Isn't that right?
Incorrect, little girl.
Huh?
I wouldn't engage in such a pointless deal, you see. A devil's deal must be darker in nature. Humans gambling with their souls to get ahead. It must be foolish, hideous, laughable. Tear off an arm for wealth, give up life for happiness. Such foolish desires define us. Humans snuggling piles of gold as their bodies are taken apart and bloodied. What a show! But look at Russell and Sabella using loopholes. And you not even knowing what a devil is first. You're all spoiling the fun. Stop messing around, humans. Fear devils more. Dread us.
Oh yeah, because she basically made a fool of him. What? Why are you getting cross with me after taking off my limbs? You should stop messing around. You make no sense at all. If that's what's important to you, you should make sure of it beforehand.
I did ask you, and if I asked if it was your will to kill someone by the way of a devil's deal.
How was I supposed to understand that? You should have made it clear.
You airheaded millennial!
You blubbering bird brain!
I'm not a bird. I am a devil.
You know what? Fine. We're both fooled into an unwanted deal. I'll cancel the contract, so please return my limbs. She's a dumbass. Sorry. I take it back.
Idiot. Things aren't that simple.
Oh, right, because he can't just make him undead.
No one returns from the dead, and you can't cancel the contracts. So you're going to have to live with it for the rest of your life, scars and all.
That's awful. Without my limbs, I can't even play the piano. I didn't even imagine it would go like this. I just wanted to be the best pianist. That's all I wanted. She could still be a pretty sick DJ.
Well, I do have some good news for you.
What?
I'm not a heartless machine. I have some flexibility. You wish to kill the president of Stella Sage, but you were forced into it, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
If you knew you would lose your limbs, you wouldn't have made the deal?
Of course not.
Alright, then it was an unfair deal. You can't cancel it, but I'll give you a chance. If you defeat the puppet master who tricked you into this, I'll refund the price you paid.
Puppet Master? You mean...
He is a Pokemon villain! He may pretend to be a good person, but he's the Lapis's greatest villain. This contract of yours, it had nothing to do with you becoming the biggest pianist. The president of Stella Stage was cutting into Bird's profits, that's all. He made up some stories to convince you and rubbed out the president with the devil's deal. I assume that was his plan.
Damn, fucking rich people. So then, you're asking me to fight Mayor Burroughs?
I'm telling you to take revenge. Get back at the vile mayor who used you. Crush the throne built from his victims' bones.
Revenge.
You wished for me to help you, right? That contract is live until you get your revenge.
Fucking yes! Sorry.
I'll be honest. I'm beside myself with rage over how they're exploiting the noble devil's contract. To get your revenge and to regain your limbs, you're going to need my might. And to crush this absurd contract, you need the other party. You. I need the other party, you. Can't say I'm a fan of the arrangement, but we need each other to get what we want. I shall be your persona.
I can't forgive them.
That's right. You can't forgive Burroughs or Sibylla.
So I'm gonna...
Going to what? Let me hear your hatred.
Go ask them directly.
What?
I can see him in his mansion, right?
Wait, come on, this is the mayor's residence and this is their HQ. You're gonna go right into the lion's den?
I would simply go to ask some questions.
It's perfectly clear to me now. You need to brain. Excuse me. They think you're dead, remember? So you killed someone for knowing too much. Then they came up to your door like, "Hi, it's me."
Wait, like, can you do that one again one more time?
So you killed someone for knowing too much. Then they came up to your door like, "Hi, it's me." You would totally, definitely, absolutely be killed this time. Forget it.
But still, I can't believe anything until I talk to the mayor directly. It's hard to believe he's a villain. No one in Lafayette will believe such a thing.
You're so brainwashed. No wonder Russell marked you as a target.
You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. I don't even know if you're telling me the truth.
If I let you go alone, you'll be killed on sight, and I won't be able to override the contract. Fine, but only this time. If you don't take revenge on Burrows, I won't have any reason to help you. But I can't let you die now. I'll help you sneak into the mayor's mansion just this once. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this game.
Noel and the Mortal Fate, Season 1, Mortal Avenger.
Witness my stun, though.
So, you know what this immediately makes me think of?
Mm-hmm.
When Genie helps Aladdin even outside of the 3 wishes. I really like this concept.
I actually don't remember Aladdin, and I am really enjoying this game.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Legs?
I'm really wanting to at least get to the first fight, you know?
Gotcha. Also, I really like the idea that I had a bit ago. Karen, like, sounding dark and ominous, but actually just talks like a normal person whenever, like, he gets flustered.
Oh no, that was great. I really love how you did that. I mean, you also took the cues from, like, his eyes, because they were doing the anime thing where he's, you know, he's being all, like, funny but mad, and I really liked it. Actually, my favorite moment of voice acting with you today had been that back and forth when we were yelling at each other. It was
Yes!
awesome.
I love that.
I actually spit into my mic. I'm so glad I had my pop filter. Like, I definitely lost myself in the character for a moment.
That was fun. I already read that, by the way.
Oh, can you read it again? Sorry.
Oh, how are you in your legs?
I can manage if I walk slowly.
Too bad you don't have arms to break your phone if you trip.
You don't need to go out of your way to be upsetting.
You open yourself up to it because you're acting insane.
Well, I need to hear directly from the man himself. I can't sort myself out otherwise. I need to know if Mayor Burrows really did deceive me.
You're out of your mind. This man fooled you and tried to kill you, and you're willfully going to see it alone. Whatever you think, the truth isn't changing. But if that's what will shut you up, little girl,
What was it again?
Kirketti.
Kirketti?
Kirketti. Circus spaghetti.
Circus spaghetti. Circus spaghetti. Circus spaghetti. Circus spaghetti. Wait, that's too fun to say. Oh, no, Circetti. That's my name, Devil Karen. Stop calling me you or little girl. It's rude.
That's too long. Can't even remember the last name. Listen, Noel. Burrows is in his mansion. First, we'll have to bypass the guards in the park.
Okay. Gosh, so many save files. Okay, this is the save file we're gonna be starting from now on. Or, like, the standard one. Are those just, like, legit-ass cops?
They look like security.
Mission started!
Mission start! Noel is an NPC. During missions, Noel moves around as an NPC, so you control Karen instead.
Huh.
Karen should watch over and help her if she's having trouble protecting. Fuck!
Sorry, the lag. I wasn't sure if you were gonna
moving,
finish reading it. Sorry.
I think you're supposed to be moving.
Oh.
It seems Noel wants to say something.
I see a guard.
The mayor's house is the most important place in the city. It's under strict surveillance, 24/7. Even your feeble mind should understand that if we are caught we're done.
Why sneak around? Can't you snap your fingers and be done with it like the other night?
The devil can only use a miracle like that at the moment of a legitimate contract. It would be possible if you were to form another contract, right? Well, just slip by unseen, hiding in the shadows as we go forward.
But look at my legs! I can hardly dash or sneak around.
Why am I babysitting a suicidal girl again? I'll hold you up. Try not to trip. Should be faster than you hobbling around. He's done this before.
Yeah.
Noel can only walk slowly, and there are many places she can't get to. At times when you must proceed quickly, Karen should help keep Noel steady.
I'm back hatching. Aw. Oh, you're saying I'm back hatchling? Okay, I get it. Run, run, run! I'm usually bad at stealth games. I don't know if I ever said that. Run, 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 run! Woo! Breakthrough! Sorry, that was fun. The game is like, yeah, you're gonna save a lot. We don't want you to fuck up. Oh, a chest. This is cool. You don't usually get to, like, be independent and, like, have the other character moving, you know? Yeah.
You've obtained ointment.
Well, I'm an awesome hatchling. Yeah. Oh? Who's there? They found us.
Your carefree strolls landed us in hot water. I'll take them out before they sound the alarm. Noel's fragile and can't hope to fight the enemy. Karen, however, is a different story. Karen won't lose in a fight with a human body slam your foes before they reach Noel. But don't forget Karen is Noel's shield, no matter what. Don't let the enemy touch Noel.
Mission started! Wait, for real? This game! How impressive. Humans are short work for a devil, I see.
Glad to do your dirty work. Fighting directly isn't exactly my forte. Regardless, humans are no match for me. Though, fight after fight will take its toll.
So, you're not actually that strong. That's a touch disappointing.
You're the last person I want to hear that from. And let me clear this up before you get the wrong end. My assistance is temporary. It's only because of our contract. We're not friends.
I know.
Good.
Oh, what's this? Woo!
But she just went on without you.
Oh, she did. Oh my gosh. Oh
Find the white
shit.
glowing bot. Where's the kid?
Fuck. Noel, why are you like this?
Spotlight?
Uh-oh. The mansion's coming to view. We're almost there.
Just out of curiosity, how are you planning on breaking?
Well, obviously, we'll find some window that isn't locked and sneak in through there. Or something.
Then we shouldn't be here in front. We have to go around to the back of the building. You see, the alleyway right in front of us? That'll lead us to the back.
I see. Let's be off then.
Wait, have you lost your mind? Hold on a second.
Wait, what is it?
Did you see the searchlight shine on the path?
Oh. Oh my. So that was not simply atmospheric lighting then.
You have to be joking. And you're the one who suggested breaking into the mayor's mansion. Listen, Don't do anything about the searchlight, we're stuck. Seems the searchlight is up on the roof. That's just a modified mirror texture, don't even fucking lie. Looks like I'll need to climb up and deal with it myself.
Well, certainly, but how are you gonna climb up there?
It would be a simple task for me alone, as simple as me infiltrating the mansion.
There's no point if I'm not There's no point if I'm not the one inside.
I know. That's why I'm dealing with this light. Now then, are there any good spotlights? Are there any good spots to climb? If Karen can strike enemies from behind, he'll execute a back attack. This will let you take down most enemies without damage. Try it if the chance arises.
Mission starter!
It's like a stealth game right now. So fuck him in the ass.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised because the way the game is set up, I'm like, I'm expecting turn-based battles at some point.
Probably
I guess
like
so.
actual battles.
Yeah, it's probably like supernatural enemies for actual battles. Oh wait, I can still talk to her?
Because it said like human opponents and stuff.
I can't do anything about that searchlight.
I know, I have to deal with it. No, then, is there anywhere I can climb?
Okay. Ah! Damn, I didn't get a back attack. That's okay. Climb! I do like playing with Karen though, it's really cool.
Not too high, I can easily go up there. Karen is quick and nimble, he can jump over some obstacles and holes. A symbol will indicate you can jump. To jump, press the arrow keys in a direction.
Oh, that's what the circle was. Ooh, parkour! Parkour! Parkour, parkour!
Is there a 5 up in here? Seems a little high to jump up. I have to use my chain. Karen can summon his devil's chain to use for various. In this case, he can use it to climb, but it can prove useful for situation. The symbol will also indicate chain actions. Again, press the arrow keys or touch in a direction.
Yeah, this definitely reminds me of Persona 5. That's cute! Me and my IRL friends made a tier list about mascots we could kick the ass of. Like Tony the Tiger and stuff, or something else? Aw, I didn't get a stealth bonus. That's okay. I'm about to kick this guy's
Fuck
ass.
up the mirror. The guard's not paying attention to the searchlight. Fool. I could attack him from behind, but I probably don't need to. Let me do what I have to first.
Mission starter!
I've got to open the path to the alley to the back, and I'll move it left toward the front door.
Breakthrough! Woo! Stealth bonus!
This'll do. Alright, time to go around the back. Now, how did a great devil like myself end up being this girl's errand boy?
Wait, no! I want the thingy. Death. Mystic ointment. Yeah, they even
Mystic ointment.
they even has Persona named items. This is really cute.
I wouldn't doubt if it weren't Persona inspired.
I mean, it has to be. And this came out in 2020. Let's keep moving.
This isn't a picnic, princess.
This game is like safe, 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 safe.
Save? Okay.
Look, an open window.
Hold on, I'm lagging. There we go. It's on the second floor. I can get up there. Surely you can't. Now can you?
Sorry. I just looked up and saw Ronald McDonald would kill us definitely. And I'm just like, no, I don't want the final boss's game to be Ronald McDonald. But while I'm thinking about it, who will win in a fight between Ronald McDonald and Pennywise?
Pennywise.
Yeah, kind of obvious, isn't it? But I don't know.
All Ronald McDonald can do is give you heart attacks and shitty food.
I don't know. Have you seen the Ronald McDonald cartoon?
No.
I mean, it wasn't a fighting anime or anything, but yeah, he had some cool, quirky stuff. He was kind of like Inspector Gadget, but with clown shit.
Mm.
It was videotapes that you could get in certain Happy Meals during special promotions. They were like
Gotcha.
30-minute cartoons. Propaganda.
Wait, there is a way. Alright, I'll go up first.
Wait. If you go up there, what am I supposed to do?
Don't worry, I'll make it here first. Then I'll pull you up.
Hold me up? Surely you can see I don't have arms.
I'll tie you up with my chain and pull you that way.
Tie me up with your chain? Granted, we were attempting a break-in, but who ties a girl up in chains and drags her around?
Enough with the whining. I'm trying to help you here.
I won't have this! I will not! I'm a Crissetti! I cannot stand for something so ungraceful!
You're being far less graceful now. Look, just stay put. I'll drag you up.
The devil should conduct himself with more grace and panache! I can't get up on my own.
To get Noel upstairs, Karen has to go first, then drag Noel up the second floor. Thus, you need a foothold for Karen, and Noel a cleared spot for pulling her up. In short, finding the proper position for both the foothold and tantrum baby Noel.
Oh god, I was about to say, Noel needs pull-ups in more ways than one. Push Noel!
Mission start.
Oh fuck!
Is she a push puzzle? Oh my god.
This is so funny! Isn't this kind of like, I don't know, creative?
Yeah.
They made a joke of push puzzle. This game is so interesting, and it's giving me ideas for how to do stuff with in like RPG Maker to make it interesting. Also, Grimace scares me. What the actual fuck is Grimace? I mean, he's not any worse than anything in the Addams Family, right? Grimace is definitely horror adorable.
Once you roll Noel near the air conditioner and use the container as a foothold.
Oh. That's what? Oh, that is just telling me what to do. I'm dumb. Okay. I think I did do it right, but the circle is still restart in case you fuck up. Okay. I love that tantrum baby Noel. It was funny because I was like, oh yeah, she's a fucking Oh, I think I fucked up, didn't I?
No, wait, do you go left? Oh yeah, I think, is she blocking the way?
Yeah, she's blocking the way after restart. This is cowardly!
Yeah, you need to push the crate. Ooh.
This is
You need to
cowardly!
push the crate to the left first.
This is cowardly. Slightly. Help me up.
You're the one who threw her stuff on the floor. I'll help you up when I pull you upstairs.
Okay, start over. This time I actually need it. Well, I guess I need it the first time too, considering I fucked up like that. Huh.
I think you push Noel to the left, move the box up, move the box to the left, and then push Noel into the spot where they need drag her.
Okay. You're so smart. Or am I dumb? I can't push it the other way, so I guess I should push it this way then? Yeah! I'm smart. Sometimes. Boom, boom. Sounds like a car with those warning sensors for you to back up.
Okay, hold still.
Are you quite sure about this? Is it safe?
It's not that high. Stop being so afraid all the time.
Ah!
Looks like I got a big one.
Ouch! That hurt! You know, you could have at least pulled me up gently.
If you latched onto the chain right, I might have been able. Security's tighter on the mansion, but we should be fine once inside. You may be a public figure, but this is his private residence. Can't imagine there'd be much security.
So, we're finally here.
If you want to hear the truth from him, do what you want, but don't drop your guard. Like I told you before, he thinks you're dead. When he finds out you're still alive...
We'll see about all that when I see him. We'll see all about that when we see him. Let's go. Save, okay. I love how she literally has
okay.
one. She literally has 1 HP. Breakthrough! Ooh! Clear bonus, Bodyguard. You obtain a new stance called Bodyguard. Equip it on Karen in the menu to buff his stats. Whenever you get new stances, try equipping them on the Karen. Choose a stance from the menu and says stance on Karen. Okay, damn. The combat style, one who focuses on protecting others. He's a really nice devil.
I mean, he also just wants revenge for being manipulated.
That's fair.
Sure enough, it's quiet here. It seems no one is around.
Let's find out which room the mayor's in while it's quiet.
Third floor.
Huh?
On the third floor to the left, directly above us. That's where his private room is located.
I see. How do you know so much about this place?
Anyone can look up the floor plans of the mansion. Guess you didn't know your own advantages.
You didn't have to say it aloud.
Come on, let's move. There aren't any guards about, but we could still run into someone.
Oh, right, I have to wait for her? What was that?
What in... Never mind. No turning back now. Let's go.
Yeah, something supernatural's going on. Maybe the mayor has his own devil for protection.
You fools, I let you into my building.
Oh, cool. Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the
dinosaur. Oh, I really like this music. Who's there? How do you do, Mary? Huh?
Is it you, Eli?
How do you do, Mary Burrows?
There was a girl who came back from hell to see you.
I see what's going on here then. I assumed you saved her, Karen.
That was the contract I made with her.
A contract, you say? Huh. I see, I see. Well, Noel, what do you want with me? Here in the middle of the night, with no appointment. I'd like to know what happened in the abandoned building. I want to hear from you. This devil says you tricked me and exploited me. I myself remember Isabella doing a terrible thing. But well, that is to say, has there been some kind of mistake? Oh. Perhaps this devil manipulated or tricked you? Or maybe it was all Sibylla. Sibylla. And it's no fault of yours? I mean, you're Mayor Russell Burrows, the most famous beloved person in Lafayette. On the day of the competition, too. You were nice. Cheering me up. Noel. Is that what you came all this way to ask me? Because if it is, you really are a stupid girl. What? I can't really catch a break, can I? The scapegoat I ordered killed is alive and well. Here with a devil to try to kill me. See you later, Sauce! Enjoy your YouTubies! Have a good night!
Bye, son!
Thanks for hanging out! The scapegoat I ordered killed is alive and well. Here with the devil to try to kill me. And of all the devils, too. I'm a busy man, you see. I don't like wasting time on done deals. Certainly, Sibylla made some missteps, but I must admit my surprise at you being here. What's it again? Circetti, right?
There you go.
I'm a good girl, yeah. Noel Circetti, I'll give you an exclusive glimpse at the true colors of Russell Burrows. You wanna know why we exploited you? It's simple. To make you pay the price. Did your devil explain all that to you already? You need to pay a price to form a contract, which means the number of deals a human can make is limited. Usually 1. 3 at most. But look at me. I've used those contracts to get what I want, and I don't have a scratch on me. Because you were my scapegoat, and you paid for me.
Rather rotten of you, not a shred of dignity. Listen, a devil's contract
Is between 1 human and 1 devil. I haven't broken that rule.
His fright, it pisses me off.
Oh yeah, he's like pretentious as fuck. I can't wait to bury his face in the mud. Noelle made her wish voluntarily for me. It just happened to be mine too. But Lafayette was saved from the ruthless Stella stage. That's a fact, isn't it? Lafayette? Saved? Forgive the indiscretion. What does Sibylla tell you? The Stella stage has ties to a contestant? Or that we're trying to control Lafayette with money? Whatever it was all nonsense. All to convince you to do this, of course. Well, satisfied? If so, I think it's about time if you go back to being dead.
When did you...
I'm just as powerful as you are now, but it always pays to be careful.
What? What do you...
You are just as foolish, Karen. That needless pride. That sympathy for the scapegoat. A shame it's gonna get you killed. That can't be... The mayor, he's not that kind of person. Before you die, here's a little secret. Why did I speak with a common citizen such as you?
Don't you dare.
After the competition, I told you there was a change in the final decision for some reason. Well, that part wasn't a lie. It's true. So why the change? What happened?
I told you to stop.
It's simple, really. I made it happen. What? You kids practice so hard every day to be the featured pianist. And you were the proudest of the bunch. If anyone was willing to take a devil's deal, it will be you. Thank you, Noel Circetti. Your lifelong passion and efforts made you so easy to manipulate.
Don't listen to him. Run.
Kill them! Time to run!
Time to murder! Run to the window on the right side of this floor. We'll jump the rope from there. Don't think, just run. Can she run? Damn it! Come on!
Oh, you can read it.
Oh, this is very bad. Noel is in shock and can't move. Karen went off to drag her and pressed her along. You're in a tough spot with foes pouring in. Avoid battle to prey, escaping with Noel.
Mission started! Danger! Danger!
Hey, get it together!
Oh, my hair changed the... Why did I...
I knew this would happen, so I didn't want to come.
Karen?
What's with this guy? A bomb? You thought you could kill a devil with that?
Heh.
Quit your daydreaming and run! There's more on the way. Listen, you're not allowed to die. Not until you cancel the first contract. We're almost there. Come on. Medkit.
Woo!
Do you like to save? Do you habitually save out of fear of not making progress? This game got you covered. Hang on, we're jumping off.
Damn! They jumped from the 3rd floor! Order the guards downstairs to stop them! They're already out on the street! We can't chase them anymore. Wait for the mayor's orders. Breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
Oh, can you do this one?
And so Noel Circetti realized that she had been exploited, tricked, and betrayed by the mayor. Perhaps betrayed is not the right word. It was just an illusion from the start.
All the saves, all the saves, all the single saves, all the single saves. They got away.
Even if they cornered them, your guards can't take a great deal. They're just humans wearing armor after all.
Huh. You might be right.
So now it's my turn, right, Burrows? You need my bones and my demon's flame, don't you?
Right you are. I can always rely on you. Go play with your fire, demon bomber.
Haven't had a big catch like him in a while. Better pay me some big bucks for this. Well then.
I'll remind you just in case. I'll remind you just in case. Your target is Noel. Don't let Karen make you lose sight of that.
We can take care of that kid after. We gotta target the devil following her around.
Can you be sure about that? Underestimating her will get you hurt. Who knows? You may get a chance to fight a devil as well.
Say what?
Damn, I feel like I'm watching anime. I love this.
Me too.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm really enjoying this. It seems the city's pretty quiet. He still has to maintain his position as the mayor, so I guess he wouldn't make any big moves. I told you, didn't I? That you'd be devastated when Burrows told you. Remember what I told you yesterday? The only way to get your limbs back, take away everything Burrows has to cancel your first wish. I will regain your limbs, be revenge on Burrows, and clear my reputation. Simply make the decision, and I'll, with your revenge, as per the second contract. So, are you prepared to fight Burrows? What a waste of breath. I know you're in shock, but you don't have time. Burrows is making deals with devils, you know his secret, and yet you're alive. He's coming for you. I'm sure they're already searching.
I need some fresh air.
Alright. I'll follow you, just in case. Who knows if anything will happen. But a devil can't openly walk.
As you like. I guess this is a fine time to save. Hey. Wait.
Save? Okay. The music in this game is really good.
Oh yeah, like it really carries the scenes, and that's also like what makes me like really feel like I'm watching anime, because it's like this is like the sorrow and sadness from Naruto, or I forgot what it was called from Bleach, when they play the like really sad fucking acoustic guitar, and it's just like, we only play this when we want you to cry at someone's backstory, I promise. Like, we're almost ready to switch to the other game, even though I'm pretty sure Persona is already live now. Yeah, it's been live for 30 minutes, but holy fuck. I'm like...
I think you said Persona.
Oh, wait, sorry. Bravely Default 2, sorry. Now I'm thinking, Corona! I'm the worst. Oh, Hilltop Residence? Fresh air? Maybe? Oh, wait, what? Okay, maybe it keeps going up. Yep. Yeah, I feel like it only makes sense to end this play with her making the decision to actually do it, because that was how anime would end its episode, you know? Oh gosh. My stream is basically Toonami for babies. Ah, yes, and just like anime, we're getting flashbacks of things that happened in the last hour. So many things have happened in such a short time. If I hadn't listened to Mayor Burroughs that day, if I had refused Sibelia's offer in the abandoned building, now look at me. I have no arms, no legs. I can't play piano, and they're trying to kill me. And it's all my fault. All my selfishness. I can curse my own foolishness, but I have no right to blame Mayor Burroughs, Sibylla, or Karen. Holy fuck!
What's going on?
There's a fire downtown.
That's probably no accident. Where's your house?
My house? Why do you ask?
I figured it's your house that blew up. They'd attack your family or kidnap someone close to lure you, right?
Don't be so scary with such a straight face. My house is uptown and far from the fire. But downtown, why only Jillian? My friend lives there, and I rarely go visit.
So you're a rich girl then. No wonder your last name is so hard to say.
I have heard rumors of a mad bomber downtown recently. This may be his work.
That is indeed. Burroughs must have some underworld connections. If you're fighting him, we're fighting them.
I haven't decided if I want to go up against the mayor. So don't act like I have. I must hold myself accountable. Revenge? Do I even have the... No. Wait a minute. An explosion downtown. Are you close to Jillian?
They'd attack your family or kidnap someone close to lure you, right?
Jillian, you're from downtown if I recall. Indeed, many who study music have rich families.
Hey, what's wrong?
Karen, take me there right now.
Downtown? Why?
My friend may be in danger. They may have kidnapped her because of me.
Are you asking me this is a part of our second contract to help you revenge on Burroughs? If so, I'll gladly take you, but if it has nothing to do with your revenge, I can't help you.
That's... I can't say if it's revenge yet.
You're too honest. If you're in such a rush, any old lie would have done just fine. If I let you go alone, you'll just get captured by the police at the end of that. If you're in a hurry, forget about the roads. We'll make a beeline jumping across.
Are you gonna help me then?
You've got an appreciation for people who take their contracts seriously. I don't need an answer right now, but hurry up on that decision about your revenge.
Well, what are you intending to do?
Only thing we can do. Jump.
Ah! Fuck yes! Noel and the Mortal Fate. End of episode 1. A Deadly Deal. Nope. We don't get to see that till next episode. Sorry, I'm taking this really seriously. Would you, Ori, like to stream this again with me sometime?
Yes.
Oh, well. Since we're both now complete Noel and the Moral Fate fans, this developer has made other games too, so if we end up liking this, maybe they made some other stuff we might like. It's a... I think it's in a shared universe with some horror games too. It was getting good, and that's why you gotta tune in for next episode. How about next Thursday night? If
But that's so long from now.
Well, I mean, if you really wanna, we could do maybe No, you can't do weekends. So, I can't do Tuesday because Fanta has to stream on Tuesday, and the only day between that and Thursday is Wednesday, so it kind of has to be.
Is Monday not an option?
Monday, I have to make my own Devil's Deal.
Gotcha.
Also, it was the last day, or sorry, no, Sunday is the last day of the month, and the Black History or the Black People in Gaming thingy video is gonna come out, so I might be too tired to stream after we finish that.
Gotcha.
Wow, I'm trying to take care of myself. Weird.
Next Thursday then for sure, because I really want to play this again.
I do love it. I was like, but that's so long. Wait, next week on Noel and the Mortal Fate, Jillian.
It's literally like a fucking episode every Thursday.
And Thursday is such a weird day. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, man, I hate Thursdays. Except that Noel and the Moral Fate comes out. I gotta see a new episode. But that was such a perfect place to end. I almost creamed myself. Speaking of creaming, wait, that doesn't flow right into the net statement. Oh well. The games are set up in the seasons, but not into episodes, which I find very interesting. Okay. Now I share screen. Next time I'll just start with the screen open already, because they don't need to see the whole season thingies. It's fine. There we go. Can you see it, Audie?
A second. Yep.
Awesome sauce. I can't remember. Was there? Yeah, full screenies. Oh, Bubba. I really like the title screen music. I think we rushed through it last time, or we were too focused on other things, but it actually really slaps.
Yeah, it slaps just as hard as my ex-boyfriend.
Oh. Dark humor, dark humor.
Yeah, but you like dark humor, so...
I mean, I do love it. I'm just not used to being around that many other people who can, take it. So my usual reaction usually is, oh no, so I can seem like a normal human being, and then it's, that was funny. But, I don't know. Maybe with the music, it was just like, yeah, it slaps in a very sad way. I'm trying to remember, my brain just like darted off in like a weird direction. It was like, there's a thing you need to do on Discord before we start, and I'm like, I don't know what that would be. So, oh, right, I was gonna turn you up.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Hey, it's just that I always forget to check audio level stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's like, it goes by 20s. That's such a weird thing. Okay. Continue. Was that the last file?
I'm assuming it would just highlight the last one. Just go by the amount of time played, so it's probably that one.
Yeah, it's probably that one. I thought we played for way longer. Weird.
It might be counting in-game time and not all the like the deaths and pauses we've had or stuff. Okay. You remember when we broke into the mayor's residence, right? I can jump over small holes in short steps. So I'll go ahead and make a path for you. Quickest way, and we won't bump into anyone.
Thank you.
Do you know exactly where your friend's house is?
I've been to her house a few times. I have no problem recalling where it is.
Alright, let's go.
It looks like they're holding hands.
Pretty sure he's holding her.
That is... Oh, right, because... mission start, so... Oh, right. It's so weird. I always expect to be Noel because I'm voicing her.
Yeah.
Like, I do wish this was 2 players and you could do the... And you could be, Crowboy.
Crowboy. The name's Jerry Crowboy.
Is this... There we go!
I just realized I'm out of estradiol.
Estradiol? What's that?
Estradiol? My estrogen.
Oh, estradiol! It was... My brain took a second to process the pronunciation. Shit. So you had to get it, soon? Oh, wait, shit. This is... You're reading... I feel dumb. You're reading chat. Okay. I didn't have chat up because I am silly. Hey, slightly. This is Ollie. Ollie is a very special, person to me. I love them very much.
Some would say I'm a super special someone. But no, I'm their partner.
Oh, whoa. I feel lucky to have her.
Well, technically them.
Sorry, them.
Where's my progesterone?
I almost want to take the fucking pills at the same time, but it's just like, oh wait, we for some reason now take it at 3 p.m. and 3 a.m. So,
you wanna sync up our med time, sweetheart?
But they picked a new one, and I think that one, the 3 a.m., 3 p.m. is easier for us. I don't want you to move yours because I know you like yours.
Well, I don't like mine. My schedule just fucked.
Oh, I mean, I don't think we'll still be streaming at 3 a.m.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm also a little tired. We've been going for a bit today, so I'm a little low energy.
Yeah, you've been like guest starring in a bunch of streams today.
Yeah.
You
Also, I can't see the screen.
can't see the screen?
Mm-mm.
Oh shit! Specchio, thanks for subscribing for 5 months straight. Goddamn. You can't see the screen?
It's just black.
Oh!
Did you click off of it? Yep, that's fine.
I clicked off of it. Okay, so I have to do everything in specific order, because it's gonna turn black again for a second. Okay, I have everything. Okay, can you see it?
Yep.
Alright, boss. Ugh, twice a day pills. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a hoot of a time trying to figure that shit out. You should set an alarm when you get on hormones. I can't pass like this. What? Oh, right, chain jumps. Excuse me? Weird. Oh. Oh, I'm just spoiled. I expected the only thing that I was able to do would be the correct thing to do. Like I couldn't make mistakes or whatever.
Yeah.
I am confused though.
Can you not jump down?
Not as far as I can
Oh,
tell.
you can jump across. You can jump across.
Oh. Oh, I thought this was the street. Wow, my eyes are fucked. I'm just imagining him kicking the shit out of this box.
It's fucking Spartan kicking it.
Mayor Burrows must have known where Jillian's house was, and the fact that we're close. Well, yeah, I mean, you literally eavesdropped on their conversation. If it makes you feel better, I can't pass either, brat friend. I don't know, Slightly Flay. Passing is kind of like a subjective thing. Like you could pass one day in one environment and then not pass in another completely different environment based on the people.
Also, Slightly nice to meet you. I don't believe we've met before.
We're getting close to the source of the smoke. This area is close to Jillian's. Okay. How are we gonna move ahead from this point? I know we're in a hurry, but that's not an excuse to go through people's apartments.
What's it to you? We broke into the mayor's place. No more dangerous and unwise than that.
Alright, I get the point. If there's no one home, let's just go through quickly. Yeah, I'm just... Noel's autistic. You can't make me think otherwise. You just fucking... Aw, what a cute kitty cat.
Didn't you say we were in a rush? We don't like cats. We just don't get along. Well, because he's a bird.
That makes sense. Wait, truly? Now? But he's so cute and harmless.
Oh, they're not harmless. For some reason, they always hiss at me. I'm getting flashbacks to when I was a kid. See, never trust a cat.
My, that's strange. Perhaps they look you like... My, that's strange. Perhaps they... dyslexia! My, that's strange. Perhaps they think you look like lunch. Your head's being so bird-like.
I am no bird, I am a devil. But if he wants to hunt me, I'll have to bring the war to him.
Don't be ridiculous. Come now, only a devil would attack an innocent kitty.
I am a devil!
Enough of this nonsense. Just refrain from scaring the cat. Understood?
Damn cats.
I love these scenes. So we're not going down the stairs? Okay. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm not the stealing type.
Ooh. I can't open the door.
Kick it down. I'm not your doorman.
Wow, your ad-libs are fucking awesome.
What?
There's no point going to the first floor. Let's head to the exit from the second. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean ad-libs? Did I read it wrong?
You when you were like, kick it down! It was before the text even came up.
Oh.
And you did that once before too. No, keep feeling how you're feeling. You're great. You're awesome. Oh, hey, Zed! Or, sorry, you like Prinny. Hi, Prinny. Above Lafayette City 2. Oh, I'm now realizing that I can't pass like this was why it came up in chat. Duh. I can't pass like this. Passing isn't really a thing. There's a construct for in my case. Oh, right, because non-binary. Same. Although, like, I don't mind being seen as girl. Like, I prefer she to they most of the time. But I do theys.
You do.
And my what's the thing called? Fuck! You distracted me. Now I'm thinking about diapers. Oh, right. I was like, my gender isn't reliant on my pronouns solely.
Okay. This metal fence is the perfect size. Let's use this as a bridge. And here's our bridge. Your bridge, my lady.
Don't look at my skirt.
I'm not! I'm a devil, I don't care for those sort of things.
He's ace. I love it. How are we gonna move ahead from this point?
I'll look around and figure out our next move. Right there for now. Stay out of trouble.
Is it weird that I really like this gameplay and I did not expect to? Like, if I thought there was gonna be turn-based battles, and maybe they will be at some point, but if there aren't, I won't be mad, I don't think.
Do you just chain her up and pull her up again?
Oh, yeah. Chain me up.
Stop! I already said stay still.
Oh, sorry. Can you do it again?
Sure. Stay still.
Wait a second. Not this again.
Nah, quit your whining. You catch on quick. Well, you've done it once before. You're getting used to this fishing business.
Ouch, that hurts, you know? Ouch, that hurts, you know? Can't you be more gentle about it? I'll be all bruised up because you pulled me up too roughly last time.
You're lucky bridges were all you got with all the guards after us.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Look, you dying on me is bad for business, that's all. Don't get all sentimental.
Are your wounds alright?
I just said don't get sentimental. I'm a great devil. It'll take a lot more than that to stop me. Anyway, the smoke's getting thicker, and we must be getting close.
You're right, I know this area.
The keep going. You're in a hurry, right?
Yes, let's be off. I have to admit, Punk fronted for just a second. It was looking at it like, oh man, what's gonna happen next? And then we weren't talking, and then it was like, oh shit, Drizzle has to actually voice act. Oh. Okay. Saving. Wait, they steal panties and... never mind.
No, you can't get any closer. We don't want anyone to see us, much less the cops. From the look on your face, I'm guessing it's just as you feared. Is it your friend's house?
Yes. That's Jillian's house. So the bomber is connected to Mayor Burroughs. That means this was a trap to lure me here. They hired someone close to me to make me show up.
I'd imagine they went with Jillian over your family because they can't hit the rich and powerful.
I have to at least know she's safe. If something happened to her, I...
Alright, I'll go ahead and check. All these drops on the cops too. Just stay put, got it? They might know your face as a missing person. I'm Spooky Crow Man. Let me scout ahead.
Do you remember Digimon Hunters? Digimon, oh god. Digimon...
No.
Tamers.
Nothing about Digimon.
Oh my gosh, I must get you to watch Digimon Tamers. I was just gonna make a reference, but
I don't know anything about it.
That's fine. I'll start you off on my favorite season because duh. I was gonna make a reference there because the thing with Digimon in the real world is like, oh yeah, you don't want to see them, and it's so cool because certain Digimon are like big and bulky, you have to hide them, but certain Digimon are like really skilled and dexterous. So like for example, Renamon, the Setsifats can like disappear, like wah, ninja vanish, and so it's just like
everyone's favorite.
Yeah. A lot of people's favorite. It turned a lot of people into furries.
Yeah, I'm more than aware.
And it's just like, it was like cool girl with cool Fox girl Digimon, and it's just like she is like, just imagine someone walking up to her at night. It was like, hey, give me all your money, and then Renamon comes out of nowhere like, haha, bitch. And I was thinking this is kind of the reverse. Like it's like we have to hide the weak and fragile girl, and then the crow hides and is technically the one interacting with everything. Just everyone screaming and running. Anyway, oh, hey Salty Prez, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good night. Me and Odie are playing some more Noel and Immortal Fate. I hope her friend isn't dead. When I'm alone, I'll worry and overthink everything. I never expected anything like this to happen. It's my fault that Jillian was caught up in all this. I should have been Burrow's only target. I told him that I'm close to Jillian. Now he's using her to get to me. No. In fact, if I had just died after the first contact, this wouldn't have... If I had just died after the first contract, this wouldn't have happened. Or if I died at the mayor's mansion. After all, I'm a murderer who made a deal with the devil. If it meant only I got hurt, I could simply reap what I've sown. But I resisted. What if Jillian died in the explosion? If others are hurt because of my decision? If my best friend is harmed by my tantrum? If she dies, then even my death won't wash that away. Ow!
Oh, my bad, my bad.
What was that all about? I have a very bad feeling. Wait, have I seen him before? Something ended up on my dress. A ladder. What should I use? Check using hands. Excuse
I'm morbidly curious.
Same! I'm glad we are both of the same mind. What hands? I have no choice. I don't care if it's poor etiquette, I have to use my mouth.
It's like she was breaking the fourth wall for a second.
Finally got it open. Now what in the world is this? It says...
I'm back. The family was sent to the hospital, but they couldn't find the oldest daughter, Jillian Littner. Worst case, she was blown away by the bomb. Wait, what are you doing on the ground?
This!
What's in your mouth? A letter? Where did you... If you don't want to see your friend get hurt, come to the abandoned steelworks in 24 hours. The bomber. How did you get this?
A stranger bumped into me earlier, and I noticed a letter in my dress.
I probably don't need to ask this, but it wasn't Burroughs, right?
He was wearing a mask. Given his voice and aura, I doubt he was Mayor Burroughs.
Makes sense. And chance the king doesn't go to the front line. The bomber must be the one. What do? This is clearly a provocation. We'll definitely get a warm welcome if we go. Wouldn't be surprised if they had a tank.
You may be right. But I cannot leave Jillian in their filthy hands. That's unacceptable. I can't sacrifice Jillian to save my own skin.
So you're going to rescue Jillian, even though you know your life will be in danger? You must mean to sacrifice yourself to rescue Jillian, don't you? I don't understand your hesitation about taking revenge. If you're ready to sacrifice yourself, why hesitate? Don't you want to get payback? Well, as you will. Either way, you have no choice. If you're rescuing her, you have to fight. Because it's not like they'll release Jillian the moment you show up.
Why not? Mayor Burroughs has no reason to kill her.
It's not the other way. It's the other way around. He has no reason to keep her safe and alive. Remember, to capture her, he hired the bomber to blow up her house. I won't tell you to decide your whole future right now, but if you want to help Jillian, there's no avoiding fighting the bomber. You ready for that?
You know, you're right. Our first priority is to rescue Jillian. Karen, let's go to the abandoned steelworks.
I am not a Karen, I am a devil.
Oh my fuck.
I'm expecting we'll have a tough fight ahead. Even if we're short on time, we should prepare. Stock up, then we'll head to the old steelworks. We'll leave through the south slums.
Gather your belongings and head
Mission.
towards the steelworks. Oh, sorry.
Save, okay. This music, though.
Oh, this. I remember last time the music was really good.
Yeah, this game has good music.
Oh, A dirty bed. Once I lay down, it'll be hard to get back up without arms. Oh.
I've gotten up without arms before. It's not that bad.
It's also the balance thing. Like, you don't cut off your arms just because you didn't use them to get
That's
up.
fair.
Go to the menu then.
You know, that's fair. I'm curious how much of our balance is helped by our arms. Because I know walking requires your arms a lot, actually.
Yeah, because of the swingies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like nothing else to really do. Yeah, like this is still so early in the game. It's like we need to stock up on supplies. Like, what fucking supplies? I don't understand.
I think it was just like the game's way of like letting you save or do anything you need to do before.
I see. South Slums is down.
Wait, what's Gremlin's shop?
I think it's this one. Ooh, cutie.
Tao Kaka?
Welcome, welcome. I'm the shop manager here. You pay me in pee rather than money. Pay with the fruits of your labor. I'm no devil, nope. Just an ordinary human. So blow your money. I mean, enjoy shopping. Well, I guess I just need to start saving my diapers, right? Energy drink.
Fuck, I'm sorry. That's just funny, dude.
Oh, I remember that was a thing in the last time we played, but I legit didn't think it was just gonna be like, yes, you pay me in pee. That's the best thing ever. Improves eyesight / reflexes, nullifying 2 fights worth of damage. Holy shit! Give me like 3 of these. Gosh. Is that what energy drinks do in real life? Come again. I don't want to touch or open it. Oh. I will save because we bought stuff.
New slot or not.
Shall we head to the abandoned steelworks? Oh wait. I'm used to the highlighted option being the go button.
Oh, good. This fucking song. I've heard this song on a few games. This song is a free use song. It's actually a song in Orange Juice.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it an orange juice?
Yeah, it is.
I have a headache, but doing fine. Okie dokie. Well, make sure you drink some water, keep yourself hydrated. It doesn't always get rid of it, but it can definitely help. Thanks for being here with me. Sorry, us. Here we are.
Be careful, we have no idea what's waiting for us. The law has no meaning. The law has no meaning in this part of town.
Ah!
And that's a bomb!
That's right. This is my territory. You never know what can happen to you.
Here he comes.
Oh, it's him. He's the one who gave me the letter.
How do you do, Noel, Sir Kelly? And great double power. Did you read my love letter? I was deeply pleased to meet you both.
Hey, I saw you at the mayor's place.
Where's Jillian? Is she alive? She has nothing to do with this. Release her at once.
Sure, she's still breathing. Unless she's got to be alive, right?
Say things were pretty heavy in the mansion, so I didn't catch it at the time. But I can sense something from you. Could you be...
Name's Fugler Giselle, but everyone calls me Bomber.
Demon of Explosions. Fungo Tercel.
Your devil has a good nose, so he already knows I'm a demon. One who's sold his soul to a devil. Just like you know, Sir Kenny. So, how about we be friends?
A demon?
Name for people who sell their souls to devils. They're proud of it, you see.
Demon.
Every demon is a demon. As a lover of explosions, I got an unburning body, so they call me Bomber. You got the Bomber. And you're Noel?
What are you talking about?
Are you the mortal soul? I'm asking about your demon name. You're with the devil, so you sold your soul, right? Then let's hear your demon name. That's etiquette when two demons fight.
I don't have any extra names, and I don't care. Just release Jillian.
You're just a wimp. Burns told me I might go toe-to-toe with another demon, but look at you. You're just a kid. No wonder I didn't feel anything walking by you in the alley.
Hi, Beryl. How's it going?
Hi, Beryl.
Should I have just killed you back then? That would have caused too much commotion. I'm pretty famous downtown now. See, I'm starving. I've burned so much stuff, but humans dying too easily. It ain't satisfying. I want to blow up a devil. Something powerful. Supernatural. I want to sear it with these bombs. How's the devil going to burn and scream? What color do you guys burn? Come on, tell me.
Guy's insane. There's no reasoning with him.
You know as well as I do that society rejects those who deal with devils as monsters. Come on, Noel. Fight if you want your friend back. Or stick that devil of yours on there. Because if you can't, I'm making you and your friend Ash.
Jillian won't hold on much longer as she is...
Yeah, as long as she's that. Holy crap, that's quite the state to be in.
Jillian won't hold on much longer as she is in this... Jillian won't hold on much longer as long as she's in his hands.
You're telling me. Let's go after him and take down his arrogant ass. Come on.
Alright. I think I found my favorite middle space game. Cause it's serious, right? But, like, he called Noel a wimp. He could have used a bunch of, like, shitty language, and I'm pretty sure this game already is in, like, the T or M category, right? So, like, they could have easily used something that, like, you know, is way worse. And it's like, yeah, like, that's maybe, like, for kids language at the same time, but, like, we're talking about death and explosions and stuff. It's cool. Yeah.
Bombersmen, I shouldn't need to say it, but stay behind me.
Okay, I will. I'll make sure to stay out of your way.
And I'll do my best to keep them away from you. Now, let's go.
I don't think Mocha was amused about your name Fluff on the other game you were playing. It was definitely not... I don't think it was Mocha, it was probably Dusk. Oh shit, I forgot.
Did you already die?
Yep. Ah! Noel wounded. Game over.
Bruh.
Sorry.
Continue.
Holy fuck. That was fucking funny. We check out. I watch the streams afterwards and stuff. So like I know that it was Dusk. Cause it was I think it was like literally last week toward the end of the stream when he was fronting. And as far as I remember, it's just that he's still a little resilient to like being cute, and also like he doesn't have a lot of experience with talking to people and like dealing with people. I mean, he's gotten a lot more recently, but like being referred to by anything other than I guess his version of his dead name is just really new to him, and being called something so cute as opposed to what he used to be called, I think is like really weird. Which is also why he gets so blushing when he's called Don Don.
Don Don and Dusky.
Oh, if I was Dust, I'd relish in it, but I guess Dust is still a little shy. I don't know if Dust would agree that Dusk is shy, but there's different ways to be shy. But I mean, you can always call him Dusk if you know he's out. Everyone in the system is different. I'm sure there'll be at least one of us who's like, I never want to be called Fluff. I hope not, but you never know. Because Fluff Bite's our system name, so it's just kind of like the catch-all for all of us, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised there's no skip button.
Is there not?
There is not. Okay, I'm gonna save.
Alright,
here.
save.
Gosh.
Save, okay. What?
I love it when you do that.
You know what the okay just reminded me of?
What?
Metal Slug, okay?
Yes! I was
Minions.
trying to put it. I was like, I don't know what that's from, but I know it. Okay.
Right in the ass.
I'm impressed and grateful. Hint Karen's attack range. Karen has to protect Noel at all times. Don't get too far from Noel, even if it's to fight. Some enemies will ignore Karen and go straight for Noel. If you're having difficulty protecting Noel, stay close so you can shield her better.
Sprints on ahead to fight everything else.
Ah! Bitch. Bitch.
You're dying.
Woo! Clear bonus. Destroyer.
Hey. New stance.
Oh no, there's so many of them. But I'm more worried about Jillian than myself. Let's hurry. You may have already noticed that some enemies don't die in one shot. You can distinguish enemy types by appearance. It'll help greatly to know which is which. Fight smart using everything at your disposal. Items, new stances, and back attacks. Okay, stance, right?
Eating drizzle.
Wait, no! I'm saving the drizzle wings for Ori, cause they're really good, and I want to make a special dish of drizzle wings. But it can't be barbecue because they don't like barbecue sauce.
No, I really don't. Like, I don't know. Barbecue is just kind of. I feel like barbecue.
It's
ruins
overpowering.
Barbecue. Yeah.
I mean, at least that's what I remember the conversation being about before. It was like, oh, it ruins
Like,
everything. I mean,
Like,
I'm
there's
pretty.
some nice barbecue, but a lot of it just it's like the sauce.
Do you like stuff that's like cooked with barbecue as opposed to just poured on after?
Yeah, I don't like just the sauce. Like, if it has like a barbecue flavor, that's fine. Just don't like drench it in barbecue. I never understood the purpose of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, as a poor person, it's like really, really sweet, and I didn't realize this till later. No one told me, but I just kind of got obsessed with barbecue sauce because it's really fucking sweet, and I like the sweet, savory flavor, and it was just like, oh, I actually had a hard time eating most foods. I actually used it to eat, I guess, because, what's that thing called? Like sometimes foods are too squishy, and I won't eat them, but that's all I have to eat, then I'll starve. So then I drop barbecue sauce on it, and it's like, well, at least this is now edible.
Yeah, makes it more appetizing.
Yeah, and I know that's really sad, but at least it's a little bit better. Oh, what's this game about? This game is about a girl, Noel, who sold her soul so that she could win a piano contest that would have made her like basically like a huge debutante or some shit. Like she would have been like important in high society. She had a poor friend that won instead, and she was so pissed that she was able to be convinced, probably because she doesn't know how to deal well with people at all, or know when people are lying to her, because I think to me she reads as like autistic or ADHD, because like she has a lot of stuff that like even as a rich person, I feel like stuff is going over her head way too easily. But she made a deal with the devil, and devils in this society are actually a normal occurrence. It's actually illegal to make a deal with the devil because they can just do anything, but it has to be in the form of a deal. So devils can help humans if they want, but most of the time it's like if it ain't a deal, you're not doing like super awesome power stuff. So she lost her arms and legs. She has prosthetics as a payment for the deal, but because she was tricked into making it, the devil that did the pact with her was like, oh shit, this ruins my reputation. And you want revenge, right? They fucked you up. So if you get revenge, then I'll give you your shit back. So then you can play piano again. And right now we're trying to save her poor friend that got kidnapped by the mayor because fuck the government. They're evil. I think that was a succinct summary.
Yeah, pretty solid.
A door? It has no keyhole.
It's always blocked by metal gates. Not a very sophisticated security system. Once we pull down all the levers, we'll be able to open the gate easily by hand.
Easily by hand, you say?
Like, you know what I mean. Get off my back. Doesn't seem to be any other path. I'll have to go up and look for levers.
Found them! They're downstairs!
It took me till now to realize that the joke is she doesn't have hands.
Ah, that scared me.
We can't let ourselves get trapped in this narrow hallway. Let's go and open the gates and go in.
Hold on a second. Oh, what do I do if bombermen show up while you're looking for levers up there?
If I sense the enemy is coming, right? If I sense the enemy, I'll come right back. So just stay put. That won't take that long.
Okay.
Mission start.
Bum 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 bum. There's a lever labeled B. It should open the gate.
I think you left it alone.
Oh, did I really? I'm dumb. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Yep, there we go. The gate still seems closed. There may be more levers. Karen! The enemy is coming from the left! Come back!
Okay, hold the fuck on.
Oh shit.
You need ointment.
Ointment!
I like how it gives you an option to heal Noel.
I thought I healed both. Yeah, they're both
Noel
highlighted.
has 1 HP.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm assuming she'll... I mean, if what Fugo the Bomber said was true, then she can get powers like him. I mean, probably not like him. I mean, this is like top tier shonen anime vibes right now. It's like, ooh, I wonder what his devil was. I wonder what he wished for.
Head pats.
Oh, but you are a cutie pup. Sorry. You are a cutie kitty pup. It sounded like something unlocked. It was Ollie's heart. Karen, the enemy is coming from the right. Come back.
I swear I'm babysitting.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Yep. I think the door is good because it said it unlocked, right?
Oh, right. It sounded like something unlocked, but I can't open it without your arms.
You need a hand?
Obtained Mystic Ointment. Breakthrough. Oh my god, you meow so cute. I learned how to meow in Japan. Is this dangerous path really the only way?
We're fine if we avoid the sparks. How can we keep balance? We're in a hurry, right? What kind of shitty place is this? There's no protection or nothing.
Yeah, it's where people work. I guess we have no choice. Hold the baby's hands. Ow. Ow.
Oh no, please don't tell me we have to go all the way back.
Nope.
Okay, good. That's not a save. Good.
Yeah, I gotta keep. Basically, every time we go to another room, I gotta save. That was fucking hilarious. Where's babysitter?
It's not my fault.
Mom,
These
Karen, let me get burned by the lava.
Conditions. I didn't sign up for this shit.
Meow, 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 bork, bork, barf, arf, arf, arf. Yeah, I don't care about turning the thingies on. I'll just say the things when they come on screen. But yes, thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Smashing Barrel.
Thank you for the biddies, barrel. Barrel, biddy, barrel, biddy, barrel.
I am confuzzled.
Game over.
Maybe I just need to, like, not stop? I probably just need to not stop. It's not like this game gives me a lot of platforming options.
Is there a sprint button?
No. I mean, if there was, it would be shift, right?
I don't know.
It's usually... Oh, right. Sorry, you don't usually play RPG Maker games, right?
I do every now and then. I've only played a few, though. I haven't played a whole lot.
They're getting really big into our repertoire at this point, so I guess I actually know a fair amount now. Yeah, it's usually shift. It's not shift this time. There we go. Actually,
Yeah, how many can you damage boost through?
energy drink. Wait, what about damage boost?
So, yeah, but how much can you damage boost through, though? Also, isn't that specifically for battles?
Yes. I didn't know that that was gonna be a thing. Oh. I don't know if I... Fuck me. Okay. Oh wait, is it just jumping on that one part?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I feel so lucky. Alright. Oh, I don't like this one. Ah! Ah! Ah!
It's probably the sounds Noel would make.
Okay, I'm cutting you off, Barrel. No more petting the Ori. I pet the Ori for the rest of the night. You have used up your quota.
To Ori, who's a good... Wait, okay, redeemed phrase request? So you have to say this, don't you?
Oh, ooh,
Ah, fuck.
Oh, who's got puppy kitty? You are! Yes, you are! Oh, did you want to head past cutie kitty pup? Aw, such an adorable cutie kitty pup. Oh, I didn't realize it was a phrase request. That was fine. That was, and it's funny because it's like only I get to, and then I did the thing. I'm sorry, Barrel. I assumed you were just messaging that. You can tease Ellie one more time. Oh gosh, you made a great devil blush.
Sorry, give me a second. My cheeks hurt. I'm smiling too hard.
Aww. That makes me very happy. Well, you deserve to be flustered. You sound like a cat, yep.
Anyway, back to the game. You know, the thing we're doing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's wrong?
I think they have no right to take revenge. I've been thinking about it. Burroughs tricked me into making a deal with you. I lost my limbs. I lost the ability to play piano. If that was all there was to it, I'd be a victim. Yes. And I'd be furious at Mayor Burroughs. But that isn't all. I went to the abandoned building that night hopeful that I'd become the ceremonial pianist. Even if Sabella was lying to me, my desire was genuine. On the very day my best friend was chosen for it, I'm sure that was not what I should have done. And while that is awful and selfish on its own, it was my fault I was tricked, that I ran away, and worst of all, I dragged poor Jillian into this. And even now, here I am, running away from Burroughs, considering fighting. Am I just not constantly blaming everyone else for all my mistakes, acting like a little child? I have no right to take revenge. What a shameless thing to think. It would almost be better to die, so I wouldn't hurt anyone else.
Like a little child, huh? No. You're worse than a little kid. You're just running away because you don't want to think anymore. If you're really sorry about dragging Jillian into this, then you know what to do. Tell her yourself. You're gonna just take your leave after all the trouble you've caused? You're going to just add another layer of selfishness to the pile? Listen, you're thinking far too modestly. Jillian aside, Burroughs exploited you. No need to think whether you have the right to revenge. You're somebody who'd make a deal with the devil for her dreams. What happened to that ego?
That ego caused people a lot of trouble.
Better than being down on yourself and saying you're better off dead. If someone gets hurt because of you, swallow your pride and help them, whether you like it or not. Fortunately for you, I'm a devil. Human virtues don't suit me.
You're certainly right about that. You're always needlessly smug.
I've earned it. I'm a great devil.
And I'm from great wealth myself.
Anyway, just focus on beating Bomber for now. You can stew over everything as much as you want after you rescue Jillian.
You know, you're right. Rescuing her is still all I can do. Let's be off. Oh, I can't wait to watch that clip later. Oh, thank you, autosave.
Yeah, I was about to say, please save.
Walks into the next room, game over. Mission starter! Oh wait, she's already walking. Fuck.
Hit him in the back! Hit him in the back! Hit him in the back! Hit him in the ass! Hit him in the ass!
Him in the back! Him in the back! Him in the ass! I was literally trying to do it, and my fingers, they got real stupid. Blah, blah. What the fuck?
Oh, fuck. Dude.
Why aren't they moving?
Because they haven't seen Noel yet.
Oh shit.
Back attack!
Fuck. I love how they're like backing up and
You're just body blocking.
Oh wait, fuck. Wait. Did I get a back attack because he touched my back?
Fuck!
Okay, whatever, fuck it. This game is hard. Motherfucker! I almost wish I did not heal. God damn it.
Well, there's a snack machine right there. Gremlin Core vending machine. Well, if there's something I want to buy, anything. If there's anything I want to... Wait. If there's anything I want to buy. Oh, convenient. You're out of pee, though.
I'm never out of pee. Just the pee they'll take. Gosh, this is gonna follow me for the rest of my career. Hey,
Yeah.
Fluff, I heard you pay things in pee. Is this a dead end?
I don't think so. Remember how we got here. I'll go up first and pull you up with my chain.
Again? Look, I really hate that. It hurts a lot, you know.
Then what do you want me to do?
Find another path, or... I know, since it still works, there may be a lift somewhere.
It could be a lot faster to pull you up than go on a wild goose chase.
Well, we may be in a hurry, but you must handle a fragile girl with care. We may be in a hurry, but you must handle a fragile girl like me with care.
Fine. The things I put up for you.
It's funny, because yank chain usually means, like, fooling someone, but, when they talk about chains in this game, I'm always like, ooh, kinky. Chain me
That
up,
button on the right.
Crowy. It's on
That
the right?
button on the right. Yeah, right there.
Oh. Ha!
Oh,
Woo!
right, there you go.
You're so good at this
I don't
game.
understand. Jeez. Just randomly push these buttons.
Like, you do that one more time, I was speaking over you.
I don't understand machines. I'll just randomly push these buttons.
Hey, this is no time to play around.
Wait, this looks perfect.
Mission updated. Catch Noel. Oh boy. Hey!
Don't worry, I'll put you down gently and don't fidget too much, you'll fall.
Ah, come on! Oh my gosh, I want me as her, but getting a wedgie. I like wedgies. They're
Do
funny.
you? Just throws her on the floor anyway.
I mean, I don't
Alright, so I'm
usually
dead
wear.
back to her.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm dead back to her.
I mean, I don't usually wear wedgeable underwear, but when I do, oh boy. That was practically the same as pulling me up with your. That was practically the same as pulling me up with your chain.
Really? I think you should pull you up as gently as possible. Look, we're almost to development. Quit fooling around and ready yourself.
Oh. I know. Are you gonna be okay? I mean, after all this, you're the one who will fight Bomber.
What are you simpering about? Just need to give the order, take him out. That's it. If it's part of your revenge, I'll see it through on my devil's pride.
That's the chains we're bound by, the contract we're locked into. Got that, Noel Circetti? You may have no arms to fight with, but you can stand proud on those legs I gave you.
Alright, I'm counting on you. I can't move forward without rescuing Jillian. They're so fucking wholesome! I wanna be a demon.
Breakthrough! I mean, I'm a demon.
Wait. I mean, I wanna be... But are you a devil? I can't become a demon unless I make a deal with the devil.
No, I'm not a devil, I'm a demon. I'm a succubus.
Who did you make your deal with? Give me references.
I think guys!
Okay. I'm scared.
Are you ready to rumble? You're here.
Jillian! Oh, she
Oh, damn,
is sooty.
she's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's still breathing. If you leave her like that, who knows? I had no idea where you were, so I went all out to get your attention. Looks like I used a bit too much gunpowder downtown, though.
I'll never forgive you. And if it's me you're after, you should have only targeted me. But to harm someone with no involvement, you and Burroughs are both cowards.
Oh, she was involved, alright. She was the perfect bait to bring you there. Right now, I don't care about you. I'll blow you up later, so sit tight. But you, Perrin, the great devil. Now this I don't like. You seem to think you can win simply having made a contract with the devil. I'll have to teach you a lesson. Play with fire, and you get burned. Right now, I don't care about us. This is my battle. Name's Fugo Dressel, the demon. It's nothing personnel, but Burroughs wants you dead.
It's nothing personnel. One more time, please.
Sure. Name's Fugo Dressel, the demon. It's nothing personal, but Burroughs wants you dead. Time to see what color a devil burns.
Karen, I'm counting on you.
That's what the contract is for.
Oh, I can't wait to make the intro for this anime.
Ooh.
Demon battle. Demons wield great power with devil contracts. Attacking one head-on is unwise, even for Karen. When Bomber's body is covered in flames, it's best to avoid him until the flames go out. Still, if you made it this far, you can take him. Good luck. Yay! The game believes in me.
Times on the way here.
Ah! You're like literally on fire.
Come up, me! Me up, me!
Oh, whoa.
I think those are, yeah.
Woo!
Wing markers?
Bomber's weakness. Bomber's exhausted after using his big move. You have to seize this opportunity. Strike him before he recovers. Back attacks are much more effective. I was thinking about that. Wait, fuck me! Ah! I hate my fingers!
I'm sorry, that's just fucking funny. Oh, it's not over yet. Just fucking moves around him. Oh my god. What is this, an MMO? We got AoE markers?
There we go. Back attack.
Stop running away.
Oh, this should get the Undertale treatment. I would love an animatic of this fight.
I'm sure there's art of it. I can almost guarantee there's art of it.
I mean, there's a whole manga series for this fucking game.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I'll have to look into that then.
We sent you pictures, but we didn't look at
Oh, yeah,
them
I
because we didn't
remember.
want to spoil them. For us or you. Oh, shit. Well, what'd you say, Dragon? You gotta use your big words. I don't know. I said so many words, I forget all the words I say a lot of the time.
That all you got? Flames and bombs mean nothing if they don't hit. Impressive, guy. You truly are a great devil. My flames can level a building, you're just as tough.
Release Jillian already!
No way, the devil and I still have gas in the tank. You stay out of this, Noel. Follow me. Let's settle this. Now I'm feeling motivated.
Let's go after him.
You say here, Burroughs is the last thing on his mind. He only wants to fight me.
Our contract was you helping me. That was our deal. I can't just sit back and do nothing.
True, I didn't sign up to be your errand boy. But you can't fight a demon. You can barely walk.
Oh.
Yeah, oh. Let's split up. You go to Jillian and keep her safe. I don't see any bombers men around here. So I guess he doesn't care about Jillian anymore.
Okay. At least I can do that on my own.
Good. Take it easy and just do what you can. Alright? Let's go.
Oh, save okay.
Okay.
What?
Oh!
I was very confused. I love it though. No! I have to make sure Jillian is safe. Ooh! Character swap! Deuteragonist, Deuteragonist, Deuteragonist.
Technically, Karen's the deuteragonist, isn't he?
Well, I mean, Deuteragonist need two to tango, right?
Yeah.
She's terribly hurt. Well, she was caught in a massive explosion.
Yeah, carry her to a hospital.
Yeah, just use your hands.
Yeah. Her hand. It looks like she could use one.
Oh wait, that's you.
I already made the noise.
Can you make it again? At least she's still breathing. I can call an ambulance right away. Oh. I forgot! I can't even make a call without my arms!
Use your nose, it's pointy enough.
Come to think of it, I truly only got this far because Karen helped me. If I were alone, I have no way to fight the bomber. I couldn't even take on one of his men. No, there's no time for that kind of thinking. For now, I know Jillian is safe. Is there anything else I can do?
CPR, pass your head into her chest.
Just hang in there a little longer. I'll get you to a hospital soon. I mean, they keep hinting at it. I feel like this is like, what's it, like Chekhov's gun? She's either gonna make another pact, or like, she's gonna awaken some sort of demon power, like...
Eat this. Come on, is that all you got? This guy's a real monster. Ever since my house blew up and its flames entranced me, I've dedicated my life to the bomb. Compared to all human me, it seems this grand devil's getting tuckered out. Yeah. things. I haven't fully recovered from all the damage I took at the mansion.
Karen's losing. If this keeps up, his injuries may not have healed up. It's all because you protected me when I was in shock. No, don't run away from this. I got him into trouble, so now I have to help. I have to do what I can. What the fuck can she do? A pile of debris. I don't think I can kick any at the bomber from here. There's garbage scattered everywhere. Without arms, I can't rummage for anything useful. This is really sad. This game really wants you to be like, yes, you are fucking powerless. It's taunting me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I still keep
Can you
looking.
go down at all?
No.
Is that glass blocking you?
Yeah, because there's debris right here, so I can't go this way. I can go around this thing, but this doesn't seem to be a... Oh wait, maybe it's... I'm dumb. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's gonna say.
Oh, I can kick this.
You're gonna knock the pillar on him?
This column's rusted at the base and could break at any moment. If only I could drop it on the bomber.
Drop kick it!
But without arms, No. I can't give up so easily. I will find a way. Mission updated. Some strange machine. I can't push any buttons anyways. There we go.
You gonna just take your leave after all the trouble you've caused?
Ow! Pain this column hurts so much. I can only wonder how much Karen suffered. But I can't run away anymore!
Come on, if you fight if you want your friend back, or sick that devil of yours on me.
Can't give him the satisfaction of running away crying.
That's the chickens we're bound by. The contract we're locked into. Got that, Noel Spaghetti? You may have no arms to fight with, but you can stand proud on those legs I gave you. This is anime as fuck.
You know, I even got these legs from Karen. Taking away my legs only gave me a new pair. Taking away my legs only to give me a new pair. Contracts? Devil's code? Whatever obligated him. How about not taking my legs in the first place? You brought me this far. I won't let you give up now. I'm paying back for these legs. Whoa! Sorry. Noel's a good girl. I was really getting into it. I was like, I'm just shoulder tackling this fucking thing. It's just like, fuck these shoulder tackles. I'm kicking this shit.
I told you to kick it in the first place.
Have yourself a load. Have yourself a load of this.
Please don't fall into the...
She put all her might into it. There was no way. Now I'll save it another slot.
Please don't fall into, like, the lava.
Damn,
Oof.
that motherfucker dead.
That was reckless. If your legs weren't artificial, you'd be reeling in pain right now.
That's a good thing they are. So I'm not.
Good grief. I already told you I can't let you die. But, still, you did well. Oh, his eyes are green. Oh, their eyes are green.
They're pretty.
Didn't think your demon was that capable. I'm impressed. It's over. I introduced the police, and that's it. They'll dig up your connections to boroughs. Even the mayor can't get out of this unscathed.
So, it's over?
I wouldn't be so sure. Is he gonna blow himself up?
That's what I was thinking. Isn't there like a boss in Majora's Mask who blows himself up instead of being defeated too?
I don't remember.
If it were that easy to connect him to people like me, he would have been jailed long ago.
What do you mean?
Alright, I'll treat you to some info. First up, I won't tell the cops about Burrows now. Why's that? It's not like I want to protect him, it's because I'm afraid of reprisal. Burrows is connected to the police. Any of us dirty work boys talk?
Huh?
What?
What's wrong?
I read it. Did you not hear it?
I heard it, but I guess you got cut off that hill now. Can you go again?
Sure.
Burrows is connected to the police. Any of us dirty work boys talk, you'll know. And he always takes outsiders. Their friends, their family, all to set an example. Guy's got the heart of a devil. What I've done is nothing compared to what he can and will do. Second, he completely controls the police and Lapras. They're all in his pocket. So no matter what Burrows does, the cops will just cover it up.
When did he manage to do that?
So you see, you can't hope to catch him through grunts like me. To take him down, you have to fight him head on, to overcome the fortress that is Lapras.
I know this wouldn't be easy.
What now? Looks like we got a lot to do before we can even approach him.
I have made my. I got a bubble stuck in my throat. Okay. It's hero time. I've made my decision. Noel Circetti, will fight against Russell Burrows. If I leave him to his devices, more and more people will suffer horribly. Not just Jillian. So, I'm gonna face him and make him regret ruining my life.
So, you have your answer.
I can't live looking down on people. But if someone comes after me, I'd rather fight than run away. And today I learned that if I fight sometimes, no one will have to die.
Except that guy. It's a dangerous road ahead. I might not be able to protect you. You might end up dying.
I am aware.
You'll keep needing my support until you take down Burrows. That means this is going to be a long contract. When it's done, you'll have to pay a massive price. Even if you defeat Burrows one day and regain your arms and legs, you'll have to pay the price for me helping you, and that might mean your life.
I am aware.
Very well. And this is of your own volition, correct? And according to our contract, I, Great Devil Karen, will be the protector of Noel Sacchetti. I'll be helping you, so go on, fix your own mistakes.
They're your mistakes too.
No, they're all yours.
Says the bird head.
What does that have to do with anything? And I'm no bird, I'm a devil! We've talked about this countless times!
Right you are. Ah, yes. There's something that's been on my mind for a while now.
What is it?
I was gonna ask for a new deal. To make a third contract.
And so in episode 2! No, I'm kidding. Unless you want to. That's a really cool place to end it off, I think. But if you want to keep going, we can.
Just until we get to a save point.
For sure.
If you don't mind staying on stream for a little bit longer, we can do something else. But this is a perfect cutoff point.
I was planning on playing Smash with everybody in this server.
That's okay. After I save, you can bounce and I can just stream along.
Are you okay?
I don't know. And in the middle of streaming, some of my emotions are kind of like... not exactly on pause, but like... I have more emotional resilience while I'm streaming, so I don't know how I'll be after stream. If that makes sense. Sorry. I'm weird.
No, that's okay. Sorry.
That's fine. I should communicate better. I should figure out what your plans were today overall instead of just thinking, ah, yes, I get you all night. Because that's not fair, you know?
Well, definitely. Well, like after stream, if we're both still up and like you want to hang out, we definitely can.
Oh, whoa. Definitely will. It's not like I'm leaving the house tomorrow.
Alright.
Okay. Well, let's
go ahead.
finish up.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's when she gets the eye patch. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I didn't want to mention it. I didn't know if you like had pay attention, but you pay attention to things. But I didn't want to bring it up in case you forgot or something.
Yeah, I was like, she has an eye patch in these photos. Damn.
I was jealous of you. I was in a really bad place back then. That's when all of this began. And you got caught in that crossfire. I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna fight. Against Mayor Burroughs. And Laughless itself. I want to take back what's dear to me. And to play the piano again. Because now I know that if I try hard enough, I can win back what I've lost.
Noel, is that you?
No. I'm just a wedge.
Noel.
What is it?
I know it's to fight Burroughs, but the third contract to exchange your right eye for your left arm? I'd say you've earned every right to call yourself a demon now.
That's why I call myself a witch.
I figured. Remember what Palmer said? Demons have all their own names.
Oh, I remember.
So, I thought up one for you.
Always one for aesthetics, aren't you?
That's the kind of devil I am. You're always prepared to die. You put your life at risk countless times, so how about Noel, the mortal fate?
The mortal fate. Call me whatever you like. But it does have a bit of a ring to it. Season 1! No, the Mortal Avenger!
That really is like the perfect time then.
Oh, so I guess these are like... I guess we should think of these not like whole seasons of anime, but like OVAs.
Yeah.
Woo! That's actually really lit. So, probably each season will probably just take us 2 streams.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
really
we also
sexy.
streamed the first time for a really long... We streamed like 3 hours for the first one.
Yeah, that's fair. Noel, the Mortal Fate, Season 1. Mortal Revenger. Well, I can't wait to see how she fights now.
I fucking love this game.
Same! I'm glad I get to share it with you. Well, I've never played it not in your presence. Even the first time we tried it out, you were watching us play it in Discord.
In other news, early yesterday, the feared bomber of downtown was arrested in the old steelworks by the slums. After a tip from their builder's network, Lapis police located and raided his hideout. The mayor noted that one who would target ceremonial penis could be left at large no longer. Was Fuga Giselle losing part of your plan?
Of course not. I was counting on him to win. He will rub out Noel and Karen. And then, I'll have the police take care of him.
Is that why you took the risk of having him bomb Miss Gilliam's house? I believe that was a touch reckless. People are quite upset as well.
He's the bomber. He bombs things. And it drew Noel out, so it did the job. Either way, taking care of that despicable bomber makes me look all the better. Besides, I had to rein in that unruly demon sooner or later. Ideally, they will have offed each other.
But Noel and Karen defeated him.
They teamed up, did they? It matters not. I know they're not smooth. I'm counting on you, Sibylla.
Is she a demon as well?
That's my thought. Ah! I'm so excited for next week! Oh. So answer me this. What do you think in terms of like what should be considered a whole game? Would you count each season as an individual game, or would you say that these are all just like parts of a whole game, and unless you have the whole one, you haven't beaten the whole game? Should I count this as being
Parts
one
of
game?
a whole game.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I was just making sure. Wowzers.
Yeah, no, I love this game. I'm savoring it.
You're what-ing it?
I'm savoring it.
Oh, you're savoring it. My brain's like, just like barbecue sauce. Wow, this is really fucking fun.
Also, you don't savor barbecue sauce, you tolerate it.
Shh. I know you like have a lot going on, and I know that in general we've been continuing, but if you don't mind, I'd love to make Thursdays our stream day for as long as you'll have me.
For sure. Then forever it shall be.
I think I've made a contract with the devil. Well, sorry, a demon. Oh, well, maybe we'll do a reverse. It'll just be reverse. What's that thing called? Role reversal. So I'll make a contract with a demon and I'll become a devil. Yeah. Two keys playing games together. No inches apart because we're super gay. Anywho.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, as always. Dude, I love this game, and I'm not even the one playing it.
You're totally playing it. You're as invested as I am.
This
And
is
you
true.
definitely was having some strugglies before. I mean, I probably would have figured them out, but I think it would have taken us a little bit longer. In games like this, I super love voicing. I think it's a completely different experience. And I mean, like, I know the average person can't do what we do, but I'm glad we can, like, bring this service. Because, I mean, I'm sure other people will stream this game, but, like, I don't know, like, why does it feel like a lot of games I stream, a lot of people don't think of so, like, dramatically?
Also, I think it fits really well to have two people voicing this.
Oh, yeah, I think that, like, it's not too many characters, and they basically just wrote one off. Well, actually, the bomber could come back. I would love to recruit the bomber later. He seemed cool. I like his eyes. Or their eyes. We don't know the gender.